I just have to be one. Don't you have to push something out? I have to unscrew the bottom. So what flavor are you rocking?
Cherry, lime.
You can't take your time. I told you. What?
Chocolate water.
Everything.
Not having fun? Well, go away if you have to.
I want to get this encounter done. I want to get it done. I'm not shutting it out. I don't care.
Okay, here we are back with Dime Adventures. We kind of lost track there for a little bit. Haven't been here for a week, but we're back. Or was it the week before we missed?
Last week.
Yeah, so it's been a week.
Okay. So, I gotta find my cards.
We
Oh,
weren't here
I know where
last
my
week.
cards. My cards are all over here. So, looks like all my cards. Okay.
Oh, and yes, you get that armor, by the way.
Should have known. Sith, Republican, all the same. Just wants to be a bad guy. So, here we are.
Feels like my face wants to just blow up right now.
I should get out. Everyone, of course, get your Moxies. Your Moxie. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Where's your character?
I'm getting those. I was getting the Moxies. There. With my gimpy thumb here. Ah, I can't read that one. It's upside down. Must be yours. It's weird like that. The other page. Not. No, Oswald. Thank you. Doctor. Dr. Stubby Stub.
Cruggy, you. I only have one stabby thing left. Cruggy.
But we will need to start with a ceremony going on that Max is at. So we're basically all the people that were investing in this whole thing are meeting a big old kind of a fancy dinner thing. So, we should probably start with a charisma check for you. 12 would be a nice basic. Okay. I know math might be hard.
14.
Math is hard. 14?
Yeah.
Okay. You did fairly well. Pull that page out while I was there, but I don't know yet. I have a pretty good idea with that. So, would you have any goal during this gala with these money people while you're here this evening? Or are you just here to have everyone say how great you are? Where you succeeded. You did not leave as a captain, but you brought them back as the captain. Well, then how about this? Your character probably doesn't want to give a speech or anything. Probably. No. Would you?
Yes.
Charisma. Yeah, just do a state of charisma. Higher the better your speech.
Eight.
8? I should look at mine. I'm gonna need them. I'm only gonna have one chance to come in today. That's not the cards to do it. Achoo! Okay. Well, you did pretty well. Impressed some people. A few will ask you, like, well, what are your plans after this? Do you have any more expeditions in mind?
Well, if any come to me, yeah.
Well, I'll let you know if I hear of anything someone tells you. You know, there's possibly Dr. the guy that you talked to before might be able to help out some. So you're sitting there eating. Go ahead and do a endurance check to see how well dinner goes into your gut.
14.
14. You downed that pretty good. Wow. It's actually probably decent food compared to what you've been living off for a while. This might be your first meal since getting off the wagon. Or is that one way to put it? Getting off the wagon? That's an awful flat popsicle. So, you're doing good? Eating away? Make a perception check. Just
13.
looking around the room. 13?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see, we'll go main table. Other people who had invested. The entrance to the hall. Area where the coat rack and all that stuff goes. And then away up to the kitchen. Well, this side is open with some windows. 1, 2, 3. So that's Warburton, Elania, Harper, and then it would be Campbell, Sergeant Pepper, God damn, I can't remember the last one. Last one, and then you, because you became a investor in the end. So you're put top. These people just invested with money. You more personally, you know. Is that
He's in live chat.
okay?
Actually got a full battery this time.
Okay. Suddenly, you noticed it got quiet. First, last thing you were hearing was like you're eating. You look around the room, and no one's moving.
Why?
Well, you wanna. You don't know why. You don't see anything causing it. They just stop. What do? You just like sit and wait, or do you do anything, or observe them, throw things at them?
Shoot him.
I ask, is there a problem?
And at that, these two kind of turn over and look at you.
What?
They get up. Warburton's like, I better find out what's going on. He walks that way. And she kind of like gets in the way.
I stand up and go over there.
Next to her. How are you doing this?
How am I doing what?
And then do a perception check.
10.
Good enough to notice. She blinked a second time, like a frog does, while looking at you.
You're the one doing this.
Indirectly. But you should be just as the rest of them. Where are you from?
Here.
Well, true. I wanted that sword anyways.
You're not getting this sword.
And she pulls hers. He's gonna go straight into attack mode?
Yeah.
Okay. Speed check. I have a speed of 6. We're just gonna go random for now. 16. You gotta get over 16 to go before me. No.
Fuck you. You should be nice to me. I just had surgery today.
Afraid she's gonna pull that one. What was your defense?
7 and
You also
15.
should be fully healed. Okay. Okay. 10, 9, 12, 14,
Is that cold?
17. But it's a heart.
Put it on his neck.
Try it on your eyeball.
Like she did.
Okay. You take 9 points. Now it's your turn. She like stabs through your leg. She's way too fast.
She takes 13 points.
Ooh. Okay. Actually, is 1 point defense rating. Okay. She moves into a fencing position. So first of all, you guys you move in again.
Yep.
Okay, so my speed is 6 plus 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I build up for
16.
nothing. Okay. And she has a +2 because of her fencing ability for her defense, so you need a 12 or a 23 to hit her. You can also use Moxie.
16.
16. What do you got?
13 more points to it.
Ooh. That one like went straight into her chest. Right to the heart. And she pulled back a bit. Right. That seems to be all you. Not the sword. And she's moving around for like another opportunity for another pass.
I'm gonna keep my eyes on her.
Do you want to initiate it?
Yep.
Okay, then you take your speed plus a card. Or plus whatever you want to build up speed size you do. And I have to get higher than you. Or you get to go first. A trailer, the
20.
nursery trailer. 20. I have a speed of 6. Oh, shit.
I should put a mentor somewhere.
Okay, I'm going to do it this way then.
Until he goes to open it.
We're going to hope.
Put it right on the top.
So it was 6, 7, 8. 18. You get to go first. Well, you got to get those in while you can. You're not playing very long today. Unless we just suck you in. I should do a perception check.
I'm not gonna be able to stay at the table long.
No, that's right. I need a perception check anyways. After your attack.
So 16, 17, 18 to her. The last one. Bob. She has 10 more points.
No, I can just see you jumping.
10 more points? Okay.
No, I can see you jumping off because
Minus
of how
your
diverse everybody
leather
is
armor.
here. Just screaming at her to throw her off balance. Arr! And stabbing at her. That was all that shot through my head. I know it hurts.
Oh.
And the words "I'm going to kill you later" seems to come to mind.
You know what I'm thinking. I'm gonna kill you later.
You feel what's the character. Initiate combat. Yeah.
Here. And do a perception check. Random or Moxie, doesn't matter. Higher the better. Use all the ones you can.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15.
Okay? She has like hanging from the side, like she's very immaculate how she looks, but there's this like pendant but it's a big one, hanging off one side. But interestingly enough, the design on it looks like that bracelet you're wearing. And it's like slightly glowing.
I'm gonna cut that off alright.
Oh, it's just like tied. You can just probably rip it off if you
That's
want.
what I'm gonna do.
Okay? And yes, she's laying there not moving anymore.
I'm
You
taking
can
it.
assume she's dead.
I'm taking it.
Okay? You grab it. Okay? What do you want to do?
Well, this must be what's making everybody quiet.
Possibly. It's got something to do with it. Yes.
Is there a way I can stop it?
Make a determination roll.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Okay. You're quite determined to do this. Okay? Someone you ran into her at the World Fair had a box.
The gypsy.
Many boxes
The gypsy.
that they put magic items in and sealed them. Yes.
I need to take this to the gypsy.
Okay? Make a speed check. We'll see how quick you are at it.
11.
Okay. You get there. She's like in the middle of a reading, but like not moving anymore. She was also affected. But you know all her stuff's in the back room she showed you one time. Didn't you take something from her? You accepted something earlier?
Bag of fog.
Yeah, so there's that box is empty.
I'll put it in there.
You put it in there, close it. Okay. Perception check.
No. 11.
Okay. Good enough to realize that right before you close it, it quits glowing and sound starts again. You haven't even closed it yet, though. You closed it anyways? Or just... Okay. And as you close it, make a perception check. Random. If you're already doing it, perfect.
15.
Madame Zelda, as we called her. Suddenly, like standing, like just came in the curtain. I heard you came back from your trip, but I didn't know it was necessarily to here. What did you find me?
There is a pendant in this box that stops everything.
Time bending. Interesting. What's it look like?
I open the box.
Oh. That's the eye of what's it?
Who's it?
No, was it? Just playing the module.
Ow.
I'm not trying to make you laugh.
Oh, I know. Ow. I do it myself.
Okay. No, it's
Right?
in truth, it's a battery. It's a huge amount of power, but it's usually needed. Something else is needed to. This itself cannot do time. It can power something else to do it. And since it affected the whole world, and with the type of symbolism shown circles, you must have gotten a circle around. Someone must have gotten a circle around, as far as we could hear, at least. or the whole world?
Well, there is someone that just fought back at the ceremony. She blunked twice at the same time.
Like left, right?
Yes.
That's interesting. She looked like a frog.
Quit it.
No, here, I can show you a picture. She does wear a veil over her face, though, so people don't usually notice too often. And it's more of the difference because one blinks here and one blinks here.
That's what I meant.
Yeah. So, interesting. Well, I'll start finding what we need to best find a way to dispose of this or find a way to safely store it.
We're up.
So,
Just waiting.
you are free. Take 2 experience points and go play with your computer.
I think that's what, isn't it?
Now, you can keep sitting there or you can come over here. It's up to you. Okay. You took care of that one.
Told you I was gonna get her done.
Yep. You got one half, and the other half was the staff that everyone else had gotten. That the guy that ducked out, remember? They dealt with him and that staff. It and the spell is what did the time control of it, but they needed something of incredible power to start it.
Well, that stuff needs to go.
I think they broke the staff.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did. That was what we figured would stop it.
So
The pieces of the stuff, if you guys still have it.
Send that ship.
probably. No, the ship's not yours anymore.
Hmm?
But yes, you go. We'll take care of it later. You take your stuff.
Like you're in
relax.
charge of the
Mhm.
chat.
If anybody says anything.
I'm gone.
But not the game. Still mine.
I'm outie.
Okay. Did you want the button for your control, your light thing, or not? Just so it's safe.
I'll put it on my desk.
Yeah.
If anybody wants to set my spot, go for it.
Bill,
I'm
you good?
man.
Okay. Now we're done with that. You guys, when did your thing at the same time? This is a meanwhile situation. In case everyone was wondering what the hell she was doing while you guys were. She got invited to the investor dinner. Damn it! They never invite the hard workers.
I'm just a merc.
Merc with an attitude.
Yeah.
That was it. Like,
Merc with a mouth.
yeah, that was it. Deadpool,
Merc with the mouth.
the copy of Spider-Man. Can't tell me not every episode of Spider-Man is he talking to the viewer. He is. He's the only superhero that did that. Till he decided to copy him. But there's some elements about him that I can see. He makes sense. I like him better than Gambit.
He's just uglier.
I can't say for sure. That Cajun look, you know. Oh no, I lost my one Cajun viewer. He's one that grew up in the swamps, though.
Yeah.
I don't think they're watching. Oh, they probably, they're sitting there watching the internet.
What?
Grew up
Nothing.
in the bayou.
You're not here. We're
Somebody
talking
else-
about you.
What viewer?
The one that I made a joke about ugly Cajuns. So we lost a viewer probably. I don't know. In case I had an ugly Cajun watching.
No.
You know, if they quit watching, they just admit that they were the one.
I don't have anything with a straw in it.
You need a straw? I got straws. Over up here. See the straws right there? The other side of the mic?
No, I don't want those.
Okay, there. Find you a straw if you want a straw.
Oops. fixed it.
No, doing that straight in.
There. Now you two are in the hotel room. You're back in a hotel room.
You
Probably a
guys have to look at
penthouse
me.
space for 4 of you, but there's only 2 of you. The other 2 are like off doing other things, trying to find other deals. Basically, now that you're done,
Come here, Penny.
technically you're unemployed. They're actually going to sell the ship to help make some more money because the guy who owned most of it attempted to take over the world by some kind of magical thing. Although there was some questions, but their own stories that were kind of like they tried to print on the way. Actually, because they thought you guys would be part of it, they could set you up. Kind of prove your guys' innocence. You guys were just doing what you were paid to do.
Yeah.
Nowhere in the contract did it say take over the world.
Yeah.
So, but you guys will still be getting. You actually got backing on the story of what happened over in by the Himalayas from the Chinese police. They went and found the location. And there's actually a military report that backs your story there. There's kind of pictures about Mu. People aren't too sure on that one. They think you just had to fill something in for when you were crossing the Atlantic or the Pacific. It's a lot of space.
When we became pigs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's like straight up Odysseus type stuff.
Yep.
It's because it happened. That's why. So, we gotta mark that one done. Both of you guys draw a random card for face cards.
10.
Wait, King.
That's a face card. That's what we were looking for. That means bad things happen to you.
Not for me.
Question is, are you nearby? Both of you draw cards. If you get the same suit, you're nearby. What'd you get?
Jack.
Hearts.
No, just suit. Hearts? What'd you get?
You're nearby.
So you guys can be in the room even.
Fuck you, dickhead. I'm just gonna shoot you a couple of times.
You'll be my bitch.
Okay, you guys are in the hallways, heading along. Deciding you probably want to go get, some dinner. You're used to eating in your room. You've been doing it in the balloon since the day you left a few months ago. So you're kind of tired of it. Go down and sit in a room.
8 people.
Yeah. Not just like the same 10 people you know.
Somebody new.
Yes. We're going to start with you since you started this mess. You get to make a perception check.
You know I'm gonna shoot you later.
You can try.
It's where I'm going to shoot you is gonna hurt the most.
You're tame. With a official.
11.
Ow.
See? 11. Good enough.
As long as it's not Maui's fish.
You see a kid running through the lobby. Far side of the lobby is where the kitchen are. You just came down the elevators, so you still got to walk through the lobby. But this is someone that's coming from the lobby, like possibly the stairways, and they're running out the door. It's like a kid. Someone like, not that tall. And then, but yeah, he's just running through, running for his life. And both of you get perception checks on this one.
Jack.
Plus 1.
2 jacks.
Plus 2.
6. I don't see shit.
Plus your perception.
11, so 13 plus my perception.
Yeah.
13. Perception. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
18? You definitely saw
That's
two cops
Hmm?
come from like that side of the hall behind you, and so you gotta go like over here to get to the kitchen or to the food area. The kid, which you didn't notice, ran like that same direction. You saw the cops. You were looking in that direction when you came out of the elevator. You see a couple cops running and heading out the door. High speed chase.
After the kid.
That's what you know. He doesn't know what's going on
I
that.
just saw the cops.
He was looking at the cops and went, "Whoa, cops!"
Cool.
And saw him head on out.
Looks like trouble.
Do you guys wish to unveil yourselves upon it, or just go to get food?
Food.
Well, we need the job.
No, I'm going with food.
He's going to the kitchen. What do you do?
I'll follow after.
Okay. Speed and 8. These are heavy set cops. You too.
Yeah, it's an 8.
These guys are running around. So, I guess we're in a chase now all of a sudden because we're all moving slow. I have a speed of 5, which is like average. Shit. One, two, three, 4. Oh no! We're only 2 players now. I lost 2 cards during the time.
Oh no.
Anything to just cause me trouble. 5.
That'd be
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
okay.
But it's just going to be happening 3 times, like the other chase did.
Extra.
Okay.
What was yours?
Secret.
So I can catch
Well,
up.
If you got, okay, yeah, you got it. Where is the other one? There's a tie.
16.
Okay. And one more. 5. 10, 12, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Wait, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah. Okay.
Joker.
Do what you gotta do. Now, you use your determination, get an 8. This is to get a table to sit down and eat.
Now I'm get off on what?
Determination, DET.
6.
Right there.
Okay, 5. I made an 8.
Yeah, that's all. Need a 3 or better. Or you can just draw it randomly.
Queen is a what?
+2.
2, 7.
But still has to have a number put with it.
6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay, good job. Wasted 8 there, or an ace there. Get rid of it. Okay, you're getting a table.
17.
Okay. 17.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You catch up. I guess you pass the cops a bit. You see this kid wearing like a big thick coat. He's running with a bag in his hand.
Trying to catch up to the kid.
Well, you kind of like cut him off and caught up to him. That's why you gotta take 3. Cops haven't caught up to him yet, but you kind of got around him. So,
What'd you do? Oh, I ask him.
make a perception check. 12 is what you need.
13.
said, well,
Mm-hmm.
it's not a kid.
What is it? So, what'd you do?
He says, nothing. You did it. He throws the bag at you. What do you do?
Do you honestly think they're gonna believe that one?
The bag's flying at you. What do you do?
Duck.
Okay. Do a speed check. You need... Well, first of all, what do I need to hit you?
9 or 18.
Alright. 9. So I'm going to hit you unless you get a speed check over my 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. If you get a speed over 13, you can dodge. Which, because I barely hit you, just as a...
7.
See something over there?
No.
Probably a fly picking on me again.
Or could be a hair.
Not me.
14.
Here. 14? Okay. So you dodge it. And he tries to run the other direction. Do you want to go after him?
I try to grab him.
You try to grab him?
Mm-hmm.
We're going to need a dex check. He's only got a 4 dex, luckily. Plus 9. You need to beat a 9 on a dex.
13.
Okay. You catch him. Cops come running around the corner. Like, hey, good job. Come over there. Get him. Where's his bag? Where's the stuff he stole from the rooms?
I went to the bag.
Okay.
On the floor. On the ground, actually.
You will need to draw over this card. Or someone grabbed it while you were busy tackling this guy.
Okay.
It's a world fair. Over a 3.
5.
It's still sitting there for some strange reason. Some homeless guy's kicking it around going, what's that?
Not yours.
Back away, buddy.
So, yes, you have it. What's your wealth?
My will?
Nope. I'm sorry. You're not getting food yet.
Okay.
Let me look here. 5.
You need 8 for like an average meal. So you're starting with a 5. Either like use your moxie, put it on enough that you can have it automatically, or just kind of checking your pocket for change.
I'm gonna use a moxie.
Okay.
Go for it.
Put it.
Yeah.
I don't know, you just draw.
No, you just draw.
Draw.
Oh yeah, that's the moxie card. You want to use one of those and
Yeah.
equal a. You just need what you have a 5, 6, 7, 8. You only need 3 points. Okay.
9.
I'll tell you what. I have 3 points.
14.
You have these 2 cards together, and none of them are face cards. Yeah, shitty cards. I want a Joker.
13.
Huh?
I got 13.
You got it.
5 and 9.
No problem. What do you want to eat?
10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
14, sorry.
You only need an 8. So you got it covered.
What do you mean?
Later today, you should check by the offices. They're going to have your first check for you. Which actually what it's going to end up doing is increasing your wealth level because you're going to be getting money for a little bit.
Okay.
But you got to wait here and there. That's why you still have to pull cards because, you know, they come in pieces. Also, there's like not everywhere is there a bank necessarily.
Yeah.
Like you remember the note. Wow, there's banks? Used to live on Balloon Bank. Ask John, can I have my money?
Billy Joe Jimbo.
John sits in the closet and pushes it out the bottom. His name is Adam.
Oh, God.
ATM.
Bang. I just robbed you.
What?
You know, back then that could be a thing. That was almost an easy thing to do.
Rob someone? Yeah. Still is, but more often you get caught.
Mm-hmm.
Robbing's the easy part. Get away with it's the hard part.
Yep.
Okay. So, that's your guys' first random encounter. We didn't get to the regular game yet. Jeez. Okay, but you took care of running child / midget. He was robbing the rooms. Acting like, oh, this is my room. Can you open the door? My parents left me. Blah, blah, blah.
Mm-hmm.
And he got caught. He was making a run for it. You see what you did. Would you try to help him? Guilty. They come around the corner and you caught the money? Thanks, kid. I'm obviously the guilty one.
I just got done touring the world. I don't think they're going to assume the guy who just did that is guilty.
So, you are... What do you want to do now? Say thank you. Hey, aren't you the guy that was on that balloon thing? Went
Yes,
around
it
the
was.
world?
One of them.
Did you guys really do it, or did you hide somewhere until it was done?
Oh, no, we went around the world. How else would I have gotten this fancy thing? With the ray gun.
That's an interesting doohickey. Is that from the Germans? I heard they're pretty good at some stuff they make over there.
No, it's not from them. From some mad scientist wanting to take over the world.
Oh, one of them, huh?
Mm.
Yeah.
The mad scientist.
I heard of one of them. He's setting up stuff in the fairgrounds. Tesla? He's crazy.
I can't. Players can't say shit. The characters are like, oh, he might be. I'm gonna go check that guy out.
Yeah, Edison electrocuted an elephant the other day, showing how dangerous his electricity is. The other guy says this.
Yeah.
Well,
Edison's a...
you know how to eat an elephant.
I even heard he's a
One piece
ferner.
at a time.
I don't even know that term.
What is a fer... Are they furry?
Should I look it up?
Ferner? You want to see what's the real word?
What?
It is in the South.
What?
Ferner.
Fern.
Foreigner. But they say it as ferner. You're a ferner, aren't you? What?
Okay, yeah, now that makes sense.
So, you sit down eating dinner?
Yeah.
Do you go over there and go get some dinner too?
Yeah.
Do you move in on his table or you wait for your own?
No, I'll wait for my own.
Oh, you don't want to sit with me?
You seem to have the whole table filled with food. I'm going to just get my own.
Start on him.
It's like going
So-
after a boar when it's meat.
Make a determination roll. The magic number is 10 now. A little later in the day. About half an hour. More people in for lunch.
14.
Okay, you got a table. You got a place. But you got just barely. I was gonna give you a bar seat. Oh, that didn't feel good.
What'd you do?
My joint.
And now,
Start rice.
both of you guys do charisma checks. Higher number is the person I will deal with first.
King.
King, that's plus 3. You're going.
You're at 6.
15. Okay.
13 for me.
13?
Yep.
Okay. Well, you both look alright. You're both acting fairly decently. Not being embarrassing. As a, who had the higher?
I did.
Okay. As a gentleman, kind of a thin guy, wearing rather small spectacle glasses, Kind of his hair's kind of wild, but he kind of pushes it back before he walks into the actual dining area. But he's like here.
Mad scientist.
It's not Nikola.
Yeah.
It's not Tesla. He didn't have glasses.
No. Guy comes over to your table. Excuse me, I was taking this to you.
Courier.
Reaches over. He's not trying to, invade your space too much, but it's a nice, fancy, black velvet envelope with a stamp on it, like from a ring.
Wax sealed. And it's a black envelope?
Yes.
Back then, that would have considered a death. Somebody you know. That means somebody you know died.
Do you accept it, or do you just look at it?
I'll take it.
Okay.
That's
And
what
you
it-
see he's got other ones in his hands. He starts looking around again. Oh, there you are. He starts coming to your table.
Great. Okay, who the hell do we... I'll take it.
Okay.
Who do we know that could have died?
Would you know where the rest of your crew, where the main members?
They
Not-
are
not just the
currently
commoners.
they are currently out looking for work at the moment.
Okay.
But we can
Oh, we're just gonna let him find it.
find them.
Mm-hmm.
He goes wandering off. He goes into the desk to maybe he can find numbers or he leaves them. They like, well, we'll put him. And he's like, And he picks him up. He looks all nervous. He's afraid. He thought he was gonna leave him, but he's afraid to leave them without being sure they get where they're supposed to go.
Oh, we got ours.
Yes. Two very nicely done envelopes. They look almost like they're fabric, or at least fabric treated paper.
I
May I
opened
see
it.
it? Break the seal.
Yeah.
Lightning is no, just kidding.
That would have said fuck you, Thor.
Dark clouds roll in. You're like, I take it near a candle and I melt it. It's fine now because the wax seal. No. Taking a pen and trying to fix the numbers and
that
smooth it
loose.
over.
Pop there. There's. It starts getting dark. Then this guy and a little thin guy with a long, thin, sharp blade.
You open it up. There's looks like an invitation.
To your funeral. God, that would suck.
What do you do?
I read it and see
You read
where
it?
I go.
Okay. It looks to be an invitation to dinner, if you have time, to a count who's from Europe, who's visiting, and he is amazed at your guys' stories and wants to know the new technology. His country's much behind, and he wants to understand what the new things are.
I saw it. I ever think I ever know where this is going.
And if you could come to dinner, he gives you the address. I know, you look at the picture.
Yeah, I did. I looked at the pic and I saw that and I was like, I know where this is going.
That's what I was afraid of.
This is gonna be interesting.
He wants to know if you guys can show up.
I'll go.
Governments he can get, and he can have you guys discuss the activities you've been through at night. This whole amazing blue thing. So, and he will supply you with
I
dinner.
need to recharge my gun beforehand.
And he would obviously, if necessary, he could pay you for your time, if that's necessary. But
You ready to go?
Let me charge my gun first.
And I'm gonna pick up a cross.
question. How you gonna? Did you have an extra battery of your own?
No, Max was gonna give me the one that.
She has.
Yeah.
They have 3 shots.
Yeah.
That's
I've
all
already-
it is. You can take out the battery that's in it and put in a new one. Did the other one get used up?
Not yet.
Okay, you might want to wait on that then.
Okay.
Each one will
Yeah,
have 3,
one
and
left.
you guys haven't found out how to recharge them yet. Oh, I know someone in
I was going to go to
the
Nikolai.
fairgrounds that might be able to give you an answer
Nikolai
on that one.
Tesla, yeah.
Yeah.
That's who I want to go talk to first before we go. Because if he, let's go. Yeah, I'm gonna go talk to Tesla, see if he might know how to recharge this sucker.
Okay.
knows, maybe
Because
you-
that's plenty of time before, as long as you can make a speed 8 check, which means you get lost. You guys going together or
Ah!
alone?
Yeah.
You made it?
I made it,
Just barely.
just barely. Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, we might even speak the same language.
Oh, he does speak English.
Well, no, not that one.
Oh, he's Serbian.
Yeah.
He's from Serbia.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Somebody who can actually talk to you in the same language.
Yes.
Haven't come across somebody like that yet.
He doesn't use it much, but he does know it. His parents used to speak it a lot.
Oh, that'd be nice.
But, oh. Bastard.
What happened?
Bug. Got him. Little beetle one. Fell on the paper. Probably was from.
Could have been. 8 jumps.
Now, is the he has a booth, but it hasn't been opened up yet. He's still setting stuff up. It's more like a garage space.
I'll go up and talk to him anyway. I'll see if I can lend a hand too.
Now, once it's open, he'll open 3/4 of it. But right now, it still has the boards up. But it looks like they could be like untied.
I'll ask him if I can give him a hand and
You
talk
go
to him
over
about
there?
the gun
Well-
as well.
First of all, then, make a charisma check.
Well,
So, how do you approach him? What's your trick to get his attention? Because he seems to be kind of busy.
ask him if he needs help.
Oh,
If he needs help setting up.
I don't know. Maybe. How are you with electricity?
Well, I got this. Seems
Now,
to run off.
First of all, what language are you using?
Serbian.
Ah, see, that makes a lot of difference. That gives you a +2. So, what'd you roll? 12?
12, yes.
Okay.
Puts it at 14 then.
Well, actually, I'm giving him a +2 to make it easier to do the math. So, yeah, +2 to his charisma check, so it's 12 only I need.
Okay.
And I have a charisma of 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Ah, apparently he hasn't talked to anyone in his native tongue for a while. Oh, how are you doing? Come on in, come on in. Are you there with him, or kind of just like following him in?
Mm-hmm.
Just bring your man in. This seems to be a little bit of a military man there, huh? Yeah. My grandfather did some of that. Fought against the Russians. You see what looks like a bunch of like radio equipment and other like generator equipment and stuff all over the place. You don't know what they are yet, but they're Tesla coils are laying here and there.
Yeah.
All the fun toys. One, you see a couple labeled. He's setting up one's earthquake machine. There's a teleautomaton. It's a radio remote control.
Pretty much every invention he's in.
And then there's another one that says Ray of Death.
Oh God.
So let's see here.
They kept the
So you
lore.
don't have any like heart problems or anything?
No.
What do you do for a living?
I'm a doctor.
Ah, so you understand the physical issues here.
I also introduced myself as well.
As
Nikolai Dorskovsky, or however we pronounce that last name.
Doctor.
fine first name.
Doctor, yeah.
Fine first name there. That won't work though. What was the last name?
Dragoslav.
First name?
Nikolai is my first name.
Yeah, but so is his.
Yeah, so Nikolai Tesla. So it works here.
Very popular name. It's like John back in his country. Exactly. So I see both our parents do not have much imagination.
No, they did not.
What do you know about an electronic resonant infusion?
Not much, but maybe I can. I had a question for you in the process. You see, I recently.
You may ask your question if you wish to go stand by that machine over there. It's about 5 feet away.
No, I will go stand by the machine.
You're not touching it or anything. You just stand by it.
Yeah.
There's a little like circular platform that's a little higher than everything around it.
He's gonna shock you.
Probably.
And then your question is?
I recently came into possession of this unique device, and I pull out the gun that I got. It's good for 3 shots. I've already used 2. I need to figure out how to possibly recharge it or reload it.
Intelligence is 10.
Jesus.
Okay. Interesting. A little limited on charges. How's the range?
Fairly good, actually.
And it holds how many?
Holds 3 shots.
And he pulls out the battery. And how long does it take to charge?
Once battery replacement, I guess. The guy I took it off of was a bad scientist, bent on taking over the world, and he was using this. I picked it up and used it against him, and
So these are, of course, Edison's and for your DC, right? Big batteries.
I believe so, yes.
Because don't you think there should be some way they should find to be able to recharge these things?
I would love to have that ability to recharge these. It will. So that this way it's.
If you don't mind leaving it for a little bit, I think I could.
That would be great if you could, find
But
something around.
yeah, go ahead.
I set it down for him.
Okay. So now grab those 2 pieces there.
I do.
Okay.
It's gonna hurt. Well, I don't know. Sometimes
Draw a suit.
Draw a suit.
It doesn't matter what, but.
And it's one higher than yours, which is what the hell? Seriously.
You make a perception check.
Me?
Yes.
Oh god, this is gonna be fun.
7.
With your perception?
Perception.
5.
So 12.
8. 12.
Well, you notice something. He disappears.
Who does?
Shit.
Bye. It's been nice knowing you.
Oh. Goes over to the area. Tesla's like reaching around. It's not hitting anything invisible. Looks at you. That wasn't supposed to happen.
Really?
I think he's vibrating at a different wavelength than everything around it. It's kind of a reversed attempt of the earthquake machine.
In other words, it's a flash mode where he can vibrate his molecules, disappear, and phase shift through anything. Kind of thing.
Oh god.
You get to make a perception check.
Oh, Jesus.
What are you seeing? What are you experiencing?
2.
Oh, God. 17.
17.
Oh, God.
Okay. Everything around you is kind of like faded, but it's there. Walls, ceiling, floor, people. You roll what?
17.
That's high enough. Okay, the voices you're hearing at this current moment,
Mhm.
which is taking effort, sounds distant, like 100 feet away.
Hmm.
But like through, if you're at a football stadium,
Mhm.
you can hear them echoing a little bit, but
Not like
yeah. You hear that they're saying you shouldn't be gone.
I'm still holding on to the things, right?
Yeah.
I'll let go.
Okay. Nothing. So you can tell.
Oh, great.
What do you do? He starts adjusting some levers and stuff. He's like, well, how well did you know him?
Not very well.
I don't really want to lose one of my countrymen over here. But
I will grab back.
was he legal?
Yes.
Okay. I wouldn't do that anyways. Okay.
I'll grab back onto him just to be safe.
Make a strength roll.
$13.
Oh, your hand passes through it. Okay.
Damn it.
Came close. But no, you phase right through it. You like feel like a ghost or something.
I'm going to try to concentrate and try again.
A determination. Determination has a better chance of it. as
Yeah.
well. Because that's actually the strength was you're just trying to force it. It's not really just molecules don't move that way. Crap myself into another dimension. That would happen sometimes the way I had to crap.
16.
Okay. You guys see him slowly become visible as he's holding onto the handle, looking at you.
Don't let go.
I'm trying to say the process of that. Already did that.
Make a determination roll. 14. We want to see if the voice came across.
Oh God.
Otherwise, it didn't. Or you're vibrating on a different signal. Ow! Dogs come running in.
13.
No, he mouths something, but he looks like he's trying to hold on. Okay. He goes over around back to it, pulls out a couple wires, and wraps them around a couple horseshoes. He comes over to you and says, "Hold these."
Me?
Yes, you. Do it.
Hell no.
Well, I need to set normal vibration so I
You're
know
the
where to
normal.
bring him.
All right.
But it is plugged into the same machine.
You know, if I disappear too, I'm going to kill you.
Two ghosts fighting forever. This is what started the Civil War. You grab him?
Yes.
Okay. Make a random pull. 4.
5.
But different suits. And yours is a higher suit. So,
That was the
same suit, that was where the problem occurred. Just too much of a drift. Okay. He flips a little thing. But it's also still black, so you don't take damage. A little tremble goes through you. You know, like looking at a 9-volt battery, but not that you have tried that. They don't have them yet. Okay. So, he sets it. Okay. Go ahead and let go. He puts them down. Unwires them. Rehooks the wires up to what you've been holding. Make a strength roll.
Oh God.
14 to hold your essence together, or 12 if you want determination, I should say. You get an option.
14 on determination.
Okay. Good. You're holding on still. And he flips the little button. Okay. Make an endurance roll for you.
For me,
Yes, for you, Mr. Dr. Nick.
15.
15. You do not puke up your guts.
Let's start upping those.
As you suddenly feel real heavy. And feel a little... What color was your suit, the last one you drew?
Black.
Yeah. You're alright. A little tingle. You come back to normal. Whoa. Maybe I'll wait on that one.
That would be a good idea.
Just a little bit.
Thank you, though. That was very brave of you.
I can tell you what I saw if you want to know.
Okay.
I can tell him everything that I saw and what it looked like and how it sounded.
Make an intelligence check. We're going to see how well detailed your description was. I saw fuzzy things. You saw slippers? Lots of slippers?
A bunch of wabbits.
I'm going to lock you up.
14.
14. Okay. Good. Well then, sounds like it's of value. I mean, think about how something like that could be useful in surgery. If we had something like that when Lincoln was shot, we could have gotten that bullet out of it.
So many things to be done with that.
Yes. I don't want to give up the idea.
Damn it, Bill. The movie that we were trying to figure out where my darkness figure came from.
That was Legend.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It just dawned on me.
Yeah, definitely.
I
The only good movie Tom Cruise has done.
See what happens when I'm not in pain?
Go ahead.
Everything starts working.
We're gaming now. You go away. Okay. First of all, you are now no longer Ghosty Goey.
First of all, you are now not ghosty ghosty.
But Tesla,
oh no, I phase shift.
what's your charisma?
I'll leave you
Is
alone now.
Tesla hands you a notebook he wants you, or a book.
5.
Your book. Okay, 5?
Yeah.
And write down your information. Where are you staying? Are you somewhere nearby?
Yes. I tell him where I'm staying at. Tell him I do have a dinner to go to tonight, though.
Well, I wouldn't be needing this till maybe early tomorrow morning.
That is fine.
Well, are you saying you're available? I've heard you've done some amazing things. You and a few others.
This is
Are others busy, or is it just you available this time? You two?
Just us right now.
Nah,
I don't have
no.
anything else to.
Hardest part about this kind of stuff is making money. I'm almost out, which is why I need to do this whole thing.
Yeah.
Especially for my tower I'm building. I would like to give the entire world free electricity.
It's a good. It's a good cause. It'd be nice.
Yeah, but it's hard to convince a company to invest money when you can't put a price tag on it.
That's true.
But I have a couple towers. I need to be finished assembled, but I'm going to do it. I have an island on the other side of the river this time, or a piece of land on the other side of the river. We're going to do it outside of the fairgrounds. We don't need anyone getting hurt. So tomorrow morning, if you could, I could give you the location, keys to the fence of the area. I haven't even been there yet, but I bought it when I first got here, just in case I needed it for storage of some stuff. Sometimes some of my equipment is not,
Safe.
Yeah. So, then we will see you then.
And let me know what you find out about that.
Oh yeah, definitely. I think I see no reason we couldn't find a way to recharge these. If not fully, because they're not designed to, but we'll see what we can do to at least getting some additional charges in there. And having it in a reasonable way.
A safe way.
Well, yeah, something, but you've got to have a way that you could use it somewhere. I mean, we don't have power everywhere yet. This
Not
fair has
everywhere.
a lot of it, but what are you gonna do for power if you're on the other side of the states?
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you're out in Fusang again,
Right.
I'm thinking something with a hand crank. This might be useful.
Might be.
I have a flashlight that works like that.
No.
So,
If you can.
he goes back to work on stuff, and you guys can go to your beautiful dinner meeting. Do you want to go?
Sure.
On
Okay.
the way over, I'm picking up a cross.
You do that.
Cross necklace.
Okay, you're going to a church, an old church, nearby the location that's been closed for a while, but it's the only place he can find that was remnant of home. He lives out Wallachia. So, he's a Wallachian count. First time ever in America. The door, you were met with the guy you saw before. He says, "Oh, you've arrived. I had problems finding the others, but apparently there's a lot of work you guys are having to get your stories down and everything, I guess. But come in. Do I need to take your coats or anything?" He doesn't warm the place up, so you might want to keep them if you wish.
Yeah.
I will keep mine. I'm good.
In here, you don't see electric lights, but there are oil lights. Kind of a dim, but not dark at all. Nice table out with some dinner. But a place to meet beforehand.
I'm afraid to know what this guy's name is.
Oh.
The guy who, gave us the invites and everything. No,
The
the
count.
guy who gave us the no.
Oh, him.
The one who hand delivered it.
Well, you could ask him. Who are you? Or you introduce yourself. How's that?
Yeah, I'll introduce myself to him.
Okay. Shut up! No. I don't want to talk to you. I don't know you. He says his name is Renfield. He's also a doctor. He runs a hospital back. He runs Bedlam back at London.
Mm-hmm.
I heard you were a doctor,
Yes, I am.
but some people said you did bad things. So, but we don't care what people say. People don't understand, and that the steps we have to go to maintain the sanity of our patients. What's your field of medical?
MD.
So you take care of common colds and things like that.
And injuries and anything else.
Basic things. Nothing intense. Which is fun.
Nothing of the mind.
It is a interesting but dangerous place.
As it can be. Mind is a
What are you
very
doing?
deep
Is he?
thing.
Oh, make a charisma pull. See like how well you influence him.
Just standing there listening.
16.
We'll stab you. You're like, I'm gonna kill you. Just looking at him.
16.
I got my knives with me.
He takes you guys into the first of all will be the just general like room. Sitting room, it's got some books. It's not really a library, it's kinda like in between our room. A little bit of everything. An office space almost, but it's open doors. After a while you see him come down. An older man. Wearing a long red velvet apron. And is kind of like nicely dressed underneath with some silk clothes and that. Comes in. Both you guys do perception checks.
Perception.
12.
8.
Okay. You don't see anything about it. It seems unusual. Moves a little slow for a man his age here and there. And you notice he just seems to be moving oddly, like off balance a little bit. Could be a problem with the hips or something like that. But he moves like, yeah, but also like
Kind of
off
weird
balance. Yeah. Well, his whole movement pattern. He comes over, puts down the lantern at the table, nearby the where he's sitting in. There's lights in the room, so he goes ahead and blows it out. Says, yes, yes. The Balloon Boys, right? There's many of you guys, but you're the two that took the invitations.
Our other two are currently
Busy.
busy with telling more about the story and looking for more work.
Yes, work's always an issue. Always have to find ways to make money.
To survive on.
It takes a lot of work to just survive.
It's even worse when people think of you as a criminal type doctor.
Oh, well. People thought my father was a criminal. And then we put most of the criminals in the area to death. But I want him here. This whole thing you guys did is quite amazing. I mean, I have not really ever left my own country. And here you guys have traveled around the entire world. First of all, it is round.
Yes.
Okay. I thought so, but I've heard people argue here and there. It didn't affect my life. I would have lived in a valley. So until my trip before, which Renfield brought me to London, then I came here. But I would like to hear some of your stories. So first you'll look at well, first of all, what's your both your charismas? Unaffected.
Charisma.
5.
3.
Okay, first you look at Dr. Nick. Do you have a story or anything you want to tell him? What you've done? What was the closest you came to death? He sits down next to you and rests his hands like nearby.
Oink, oink.
Yeah, that's the one I can think of.
What do you tell him?
I tell him about the island that we all were
Of Moo?
Yep, of Moo. Tell him how it's kind of one of those weird islands in a phase shift that comes in and out every so often. Nobody believes that it exists.
Magic.
But, yeah. But then again, in this day and age of science, if they don't what they can't describe with magic, what they can't describe with science, obviously, is magic. It's just things that we don't know yet.
Yes.
Me and my colleague here ended up getting turned into a bunch of pigs. Well, all the men did.
Well, science is just trying to understand the workings of God.
Yes. Well, we ended up getting turned into pigs there, and we would have, if we had not been saved due to our captain, we would have been eaten.
How'd that happen?
They decided they wanted, because we were the first who ever showed up in a long time, decided to throw us a massive banquet, refreshments, and let us partake of the women there, which it is an island of nothing but women. And if you partook in the woman, then you ended up becoming a pig.
Interesting. Metaphorically, too. So you ate at this feast?
Yes, it did.
Where did they get?
We did not find out till later what it was. They did not disclose that information until after we did a job for them.
Yeah.
Then we realized, then when we found out, about every man on ship about hurled.
So are we saying cannibalism?
Not for the women. It is mostly, it is run, dominated, and ruled by women.
No, but you.
I guess you could say at the men, yes.
You fed upon the meat you were given.
Yes, we did.
Which were probably others that had also been trapped as you.
Yep, and since it shifts in and out...
Make an endurance roll. Pull.
Endurance.
You want an 8. It's been a while, but maybe you'd get sick again.
8.
Oh, yeah, little verb.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, if you wish, avail yourself of the brandy. There's other softer things. Maybe some bread will help calm you down. I didn't realize we were going to get so
Our adventures.
interesting in our.
Yeah, our adventures were kind of
Make a charisma
very
poll.
out there.
I need a score. Higher the better on how well you impressed him with your story.
Joker.
Oh! He hated your story. Reroll. Nothing.
Let's see. Charisma. So let's drop that. Just increase it a little bit more.
What time, Bill? Yes.
8:30.
Oh, okay.
Right on the dot.
15.
15. Okay. Give you a 15 on how well you impressed him with your story and what you did. Maybe he'll come back and after you've put something in your stomach, we'll deal with, what was that thing you had to do for them? Or I guess I could have. What would you say was your closest to death that comes over to your side, resting one arm around your shoulder, looking at you, sniffing you?
Probably the battle when they tried to take the ship. When he had to go through and basically all the shootings and.
You mean you ran into air pirates?
Yes.
Oh, not fun.
We got.
Perfect for an old soldier like you. I can
It was
tell that by the smell.
It was interesting on the battle.
So, they wanted your ship?
Yes.
Hmm.
And us as prisoners.
Were they, like, ships in the water? Or were they also flying?
All I could see is the one in the air.
That's all
Oh,
I
so
were.
they're air pirates.
They were.
Interesting. It's a strange world we're in. Where did this occur?
Over by, near the Himalayas.
Yeah.
Interesting. Well, they have piracy on the seas there. I suppose they would have it up higher.
Yeah. It was an interesting battle.
Well, what was your challenge, just specifically? Where'd you almost?
I almost got shot a few times. It was very interesting.
Was it more of another military situation, just line against line, or was it specifically you and an opponent? Predator and prey.
They had giant robots that were shooting.
No, that was when we were in the cave. That was when we got pulled in.
Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about.
Yeah. That was that whole situation.
Giant robots?
Yes.
Are these like clockwork people?
Yeah, actually.
Kind of like that, and they
I've
had,
seen some amazing stuff when I went through France on some of the clockworks
yeah,
that's been done.
yeah, they were shooting and they damaged our ship, but we were able to get out of there.
Always finding a way.
Always did.
One thing you gotta give credit is to man and his ability to beat the odds.
I even added in there. Yeah, we found some unique weaponry too from that.
Yeah.
Like magical, more like what you ran into, or scientific, more like you ran into?
Scientific.
Scientific.
I actually currently have one of those weapons still.
Over there with the.
I left it with Nikolai Tesla, so that this way I can figure a way to get it charged.
So something you have to find a way, like putting bullets in one of these rifles or pistols.
Yeah,
Something to that effect.
but more science
Never
based.
got much into those. So go ahead and do a charisma check on yours.
You.
Okay. Well, guys go ahead and go back to enjoying the meal and talking issues here and there if he wants to talk. Do you want to discuss anything with him more directly, or ask him any questions, or just let him lead the evening's discussion and eat his food?
I kind of ask him if he has something wrong with one of his hips or not. Something I noticed just being a doctor.
Oh, interesting. I don't walk as often as I should, so I don't have the greatest balance. I'm an old man, so
yeah, it's hard when
Getting older.
it's hard when you get older. Sooner or later, hopefully we can come up in the medical field. We can come up with ways to make it easier.
oh yes. Did you have any theories upon that? Where would you find immortality, let's say? I think it would be in the blood. It's something we all moves through us all, but everything ages differently.
This is true.
Yeah. Everything does age differently. Sooner or later, I'm hoping that, I believe it could start in the blood, but when you have...
I mean, there's definitely a difference in human blood and animal blood.
Yes.
I mean, I know what makes it that way. But the vitality, I believe the French would say.
Yeah.
They had a new science called vitalism. And the vitality or the animal magnetism. But I think it goes a step further. I'm not sure if I agree so much with Darwin, though. I think we're all just animals. But
At our core, deepest dark places of us, we all have animal instincts.
well,
Yes.
well, we have to, as soldiers, to survive.
Yep.
Okay. Did you have anything you wanted to add?
No, it sounds good to me so far.
So go ahead and see if you can get a higher charisma effect this time. Otherwise, we'll stay with that one. You guys are getting a chance to enhance your rolls.
Ten.
Okay, so it was all right. It was average, but he'll go with the story you told earlier. Would you guys wish to remain here tonight, or you have places to stay already?
We have a place to stay.
Okay.
I actually have to. I think we have to have Nikolai tomorrow, don't we?
Yes.
Ah, so you have plans tomorrow morning.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what they are yet?
He needs our help with something. That's all we know.
One of his experiments.
One of his experiments at this time.
He's the lightning guy.
I believe that's what they call him.
Among other things, experience of his.
Everyone, which is the two of you, make perception checks.
Perception. 9.
And you, did you get Joker? We ran out of cards.
I ran out of cards.
Right. Have I been that busy with you?
Yeah.
I haven't even gotten anywhere close to it.
I've been the one just.
Straight after this encounter, we're having another face card check.
Oh, God.
Let's see who gets it this time.
Okay, your turn.
Great.
Okay, perception.
Yee.
15.
15. Okay. You hear wolves. Outdoors. And then the doctor comes up to the count and says, Both of you guys, if you could break a 16, you can kind of pick up what he was saying. Otherwise,
On what?
perception. You're trying to see if you can hear what he's mumbling.
Off of our what?
Perception.
How high we gotta be?
You say 15?
16.
16. Yeah, it's usually numbers. It's not supposed to be easy, it's just something to check them.
18.
Ooh.
15.
So both of you made it. It seems that his beloved is back, and she would like to discuss with him what she found in the area. The fair was about the fair. She's like talking him out of the minutes. He's like, oh, she brings you back the will to my life. Well, I should go. You guys finish eating. Renfield will let you out. And maybe we'll run into each other again. But do be careful out there. I've heard there's been some questionable gentlemen around.
Another we haven't come up across in a while.
So he heads on away. And
You ready to go?
both you guys make endurance rolls? This is European food. Maybe you're not used to it.
Endurance.
It's European food.
Endurance. 12.
It's Wallachian food.
Oh, God.
They're just not
6.
used to it. Well, you're from Serbia. It's not too bad.
Yeah.
He's from Germany.
12 for me.
12 and a 6?
Yeah.
No.
Doesn't sit right with me.
Yeah.
Didn't bother me.
That was, draw a card.
Me or
But no, him. I want to buy the suit.
Hearts.
Hearts. After what you ate, your heart's like beating crazy. You feel like it's like sped up. Feeling a little heartburn. Heart's moving fast.
Let's drink some water.
Okay. Make a medical check.
Medical?
Yep.
So that's 8. 15.
Okay. 15. You are good. You get to calm down by bedtime. It takes a while though.
Mm-hmm.
You both have any dinner. You can head back to your penthouse unless you have other plans. But first, draw the cards to see if anyone gets a face suit.
no face?
Nope.
Okay. No random encounter. What time we got? 9?
It's
8:42.
8:42. Yeah, get closer.
Actually making pretty good headway.
Well, it's sometimes easier with less people.
Look, you had that 4.
Oh.
I didn't want to get attacked.
Attacked by Julia.
You need a number above this.
Your Joker?
You get a number higher than a joker.
You can't think anything can be a Joker.
I only had 3 points, so I don't mind drawing my cards. 9. Moxie or whatever.
Oh, I got.
If you get higher than a 9.
I got a 3. Or me 2.
2.
Wait, it's a queen.
Queen 2. Keep going.
8.
9, 10. I had a 9. So it
10.
10. You both made it. You both can get out of the front of the church and out of the yard before the wolves hear you. So you both made it out. They don't come chasing you down. He brought some wolves from home. Some timber wolves. They're his friends. It looks like Renfield brought out some meat to distract them.
Thank you.
And one more perception check. This one's a 16, and this has to do with a completely different thing going on.
Perception.
Yep.
8. 13.
Okay.
And 9.
Okay. Nothing. That's all right. It was
18.
basically. What did I say? What is it? 16?
Yeah. I was getting face cards like crazy.
Okay. You see, looked like a cowboy, like down the street a ways, like watching. As you guys come out of the building.
I know who it is. I know exactly who it is.
You're just sitting there watching you guys come out. What do you do?
I'll walk up to him.
Okay. Make a crit.
Can I pull in knowledge for character, see if he knows who's in there and who's out here?
You can try.
Okay. What would you get? What would the highest I have to go for this?
Well, because I actually know you can't know who it is. It doesn't have to do with Vlad's story. Not directly.
We're not supposed to know about
Yeah,
that.
we're not supposed to
Just
know.
some cowboy.
Well, I still go up and talk to him.
Okay. Sitting there rolling a cigarette. Lights it up.
And I ask him how he's doing.
All right.
Yo, may I ask why you're watching us so closely?
Well, heard that Count up there was kind of a dangerous fellow. You guys seem to be coming out all right, so maybe we heard wrong about him.
May I ask your name?
Dan.
Well, if anything does happen, he does turn out to be dangerous. Just let us know.
I'm here because someone else asked me to keep an eye on you guys. See how you came back out.
Who's the one who asked you?
Now that's none of your business.
Don't worry about us. We need to know who it is.
Actually, if you see him again, could you tell him we would like to talk with him?
Oh, I will see him again.
Well, we would like to talk with him.
Okay.
This is where we're staying.
Interesting.
I'd like to have a conversation.
Okay. I'm sure we could come up with something. But I'll let him know if he wants me to deliver a message to you. I'll do so.
Either way, thank you.
Okay. And then he turns and walks away.
I wonder what I'm thinking about with the Count.
He didn't attack us, so we were good.
He's a little too friendly with you.
Yeah.
What's the smell?
And he smelled you?
That leather, the smell of an old soldier. It's like brandy. Lots of layers. So, you guys can head back to the room. You still feeling a little odd in your stomach. You really didn't want to do much else. Yeah, we're gonna say you think maybe a bit too spicy or something. Having problems. You're used to some spicy food, but he must use different kind of spices. Cause
You could have an allergic reaction, too.
his country's closer to curry than you are.
India. Trust me, you don't know spice till you had there.
Well, he actually has a little bit of a turkey. He spent time with turkey too. So.
They got some spice too.
Yes.
I've been in both those places, so yeah, I know.
So,
Yeah, India is fucking spicy.
um,
Burn your asshole.
Do we want to take a break or continue on?
That's a continue. I'm good.
Might as well. Okay.
We got
It's
Another
still
10.
a while.
still got another 10 minutes.
Okay. What we have now is you guys go sleep. I will say endurance pulls. Your target number is only a 8.
Endurance. What was mine?
END. Because we're trying to find out if you guys slept well.
11.
11.
15.
You're both good. You both slept well. You weren't moving around. You weren't sure if you could sleep this, solid ground for once again.
Yeah, no kidding.
We
It's
push
not
my
moving
bed
right.
back and forth.
It's not moving right.
You guys are like putting hammocks from the ceiling. And sleep like this. I
Gotta
have to
roll.
sway.
Be rolling.
I need some swayings to go on.
Somebody ever rhino hit the wall?
Trust me, when I got out of the military,
It
when
felt
I
weird.
on leave, I could the bed at my parents' place were not permanent.
And they weren't moving right.
No, that wasn't the bed. Those basic ones. I just couldn't sleep on the hard, the soft bed.
Anymore. Okay.
So
I
next
slept on the soft.
morning, you want to go see Mr. Tesla. You go get breakfast first or what?
Yeah, why not?
Wealth checks just do an 8. That's welfare. We're going to say 10. They're scalping on the morning breakfasts.
Off of our what?
Wealth. So you need to pull a 5. You have a 5, you need 5 more points.
12.
You
And
good?
then 11.
You're good. You guys get a table, get some breakfast going. No one's injured, are they?
Nope.
Okay. So ready to begin another fun day at the fair, the World Fair. You guys been seeming to live at. Well, just say you were gone for a while.
Yep.
But you came back. Okay. You go talk to him. He is going through a set of blueprints in his shack, which has like a list on the side that when you fold it up, it's on the outside and just basically what you need to do.
Mm-hmm.
Gives you the location. He's got a boat over there off the pier already. Whoever has a boat skill can drive it on over there.
I don't.
If you don't, you just need a.
I have vehicle plus with a 1 on it. That's it.
That's good. That does it. Vehicle's vehicle. So it's equal to a 2 then.
Yeah.
Compared to nothing. Which is what you have to roll on if you don't have any skill with it.
Yeah.
So,
So glad that I
you'll
went
take that, head on across the river. It's not really fast. It's not a big issue like that. And there's a spot. He's got some flags out. Big yellow flags to show the area roughly. And here's the key for the gate. Who's going to hold the key? You'll hold the key.
Okay.
Key for the gate. And then he points to the areas, which is actually like quite a few acres up into a hill, that he wants one up on the top of the hill and one down below, because he wants to see how, the levels affect physically to where before it was something stable, equal. Does it throw it off more? Do we have to account for it? Does the shear angle, which can sometimes the energies cause an increase exponentially for us, does that affect it? So, you guys will not be experimented on this time, don't worry.
Good.
We're going to use probably watermelons.
For lunch.
It's first Gallagher.
Go ahead and he pulls out some money, tells you to pick some up on the way. He forgot to do it. He just came up with the idea right now. He didn't know what he was going to use.
Yeah, we'll pick it up. What about the gun? Have you had a chance to look at it?
Oh yeah, it's charging right now.
Oh, thank you.
Only problem is, if you drain it, it'll only get back 2.
Mm-hmm.
You'll lose 1 charge because it just starts to fall apart. So if you recharge it before it fully drains, we could probably get back to full. But after a while, it'll probably still become less because the material it's made of. I don't do a lot with DC current, so you can see what we've done to basically make something similar with some kind of like other material that can hold the charge better. Right now, you basically have layers of material stacked together that create the effect. So it doesn't have a whole lot of charge in there actually, but it has enough for the way it exponentially increases it to release the burst.
Actually, look at him and tell him if he wants to, he can experiment to find a way to make it work better.
It is a little more safe than the one I use. He points at the ray. It does much more damage. It
Or is more of a stun gun?
Radiation damage.
yeah. So, but yeah, by the time you get back, I'll probably have it ready for you, be fully charged.
Alright, thank you. Shall we go?
No problem. And if you wait, it's still around in a week, I might have a charger for you for it.
It might be.
It might take an hour time per charge, but it can be done. So, you have the first thing you need to do. Buy watermelons. Melons. And you have to vote.
How many does he need?
We'll say 10.
Melons.
Well, they don't have to be that big. Melons were not quite as big as they are now.
Yeah.
So, they're like almost a little bigger than cantaloupe sized. And then you'll just transport them there. The experiments will be done later. We have the boat. And then we have the,
Setting
which will
everything up.
include the navigation for it. You know, getting there, whoever's doing that. I guess you guys can share in the navigation just in case to see, you know, pull your score like we've done before with that chase scene. Then you have to set up, which consists of a climb. No, first a intelligence to set it up, and then a climb or a strength if you don't have climb. And then another intelligence because you got to set up the dish on top. And then you have to climb down safely. And there's 2 of these towers to do this whole thing on. And then you come back. The melons, he has a shed there, and just set them in there. There's a box where you might even find a couple left from last time. They were cantaloupe, so I saw a good price on melons in the fairgrounds today, so. Tell them you don't want them cut up. They've been cutting them up, sticking sticks through them.
Okay.
No cut.
So,
Yeah, leave them whole.
yeah. And he gave you the money for it, so don't worry about that.
Okay.
Unless, you know, someone fails and it's like the price has gone up. We can check on that. So first of all, melon purchase. Who wants to take care of that, or you want to split in half? Or you work together?
Let's go do that.
We do perception. Since it's a 10, we need at least a 10 to find 10 of them. Uh-oh.
14.
Okay.
I need a what?
10 at
I'm
least.
gonna turn the volume all the way down so I roll out.
Or what?
Okay. Perception. To see the watermelons.
Red Dead isn't done yet.
Okay, still.
10.
It did take us like a day.
111 gigs.
Fart away in my front room. Stinking up that setup. It's a good thing I have a hallway behind you. Can you breathe over there? Okay.
He's like barely.
Okay. Who's going to do the purchase?
Go for it.
I'll do it.
Going to finagle a price. We're going to say the price is going to be, you have everything to cover it. If you can get a 12 score.
Off my well.
If you can get higher, you save money. You bring money back to them. No, it's actually off your charisma, not your wealth. You're not paying for it. You're just bartering.
15.
Okay. So you're saving $3 to take back. Remember that. So you have melons. Now you must go to the boat. I should probably throw in a strength roll to carry those bitches down there, since unless you guys got a wagon. Strength of 6 apiece. They're not that heavy. It's just
6. You're already there on 6.
so pull and see if you don't get a joker. What is it? Plus what?
3.
3?
9.
You got still got a number.
12.
A number?
Yeah.
12.
Can't stop on a face card. Phew. You juggling them on the way there. You made it?
Yep.
Okay, you guys take the melons there. You didn't break any of them, nothing. Get to the boat, load them up. Who's going to drive the boat?
Me.
Bastard. Okay, you need a piloting. Oh, that's right, you have a 2 bonus,
Mm-hmm.
and you only need an 8. Just not that crazy.
Jokers.
And I need just a what? An 8?
Yep. No challenge yet.
$16.
Okay.
16.
No problem. You're kicking along, you're navigating good, you're heading the right direction. Both you roll a face card. Bad encounter time.
3.
7.
Nothing happens. You guys actually made it across the river
Without killing
to the
ourselves.
location.
And they got sapped their nuts away from the Marines, and as they were going away, you hear, in the Navy.
So, you need a 10 not to slam into the shore when you get there.
Okay.
You have a +2.
Off of our what?
Oh, just him. He's driving the boat.
Okay.
You could jump out and try to stop it if he does. Fuck up. You guys get stuck there.
Where's the dynamite?
13.
13. All this work. You're fine. You're fine. You guys get there. Set up. So, I'm going to say a strength roll and an intelligence. Both a 10 or higher.
Both of us, I think.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
Yep, because you're both having to set up
What
stuff.
do you need first?
First, intelligence.
Intelligence.
And he's
To do it right.
What?
A 10 intelligence.
12.
Okay, so
9.
9. Okay. You make a perception check. See if you notice what he got off there a little bit. Should I say 10?
Yeah.
See if he caught.
Nope.
Okay. So. But a strength roll to just unload everything. A 10 again. You like something you put
10.
aside, you didn't put like in an easier location.
10.
Okay?
12.
Okay. So you kind of made up for your negative by just walking twice as far. You know, you could have done easier, but you didn't. Intelligence to decipher the blueprints.
Both?
Depends. Are you guys going to do one tower at a time or split in half?
One at a time.
Okay. So both of you are working together. So what you can do is actually pool your abilities. So we go intelligence. Who has the highest? You have a what?
6.
6. So that is the basis. Both of you may pull cards and add to a 6.
6.
So you have a 12. What do you have?
18.
Okay. So you read the instructions pretty good. You have a plus 6 on that in case there's errors later. Okay. You go over. Watching this. First, well, I guess I do both. A strength roll. Well, first of all, no. You should go over to the location. Want to do the one up high or the one down low first?
Up high would be a lot.
Yeah.
So, both of you will need 3 strength checks at an 8. If you fail one, it's going to get harder. Just be true, Joe. It's not an instant fail at least, huh?
Alright, you gotta do what?
If you're climbing, it's not that steep of an 8.
10.
If you fail one, okay, so you're going good.
Off of our what?
Strength. What's your strength? 6.
Strength.
3 times beat an 8.
I beat it once.
6. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
You still need another
One more.
sadly enough. Yeah, draw a card, or you can draw either side. You can just use that if you don't want to bother. Keep going. Oh my God.
6, 7. Got it.
What'd you get total?
With these two.
No, this
No. You gotta add
You got
those
them all
two in.
together.
That's 3. So 3 on that's 9. 19.
Okay. That's your first try.
Jesus.
one. Yeah. So 6.
And
So he's half the way up the hill
7,
now.
8,
He only
10.
needs one more. Was that the first one or the second one?
Second one.
You're done. You're top of the hill.
And
You ran the last of it. Damn military people.
12.
Running, jumping around there like rockets.
Oh, with the
top of
second.
it by the library. 12?
Yeah.
Okay, now you need a third one. You weren't as impressive. You didn't go running up the hill. You're kind of bitchy.
8.
8. So, yeah, rolled it. 8. Total?
Yeah.
Yeah, he barely made it. He gets to the top. Both of you do endurance checks.
Endurance.
Yeah, and I'm going to give you, as in Garrett, 10. Well, I was going to say plus 4, but okay.
13.
You're good. Now, luckily, the stuff had already been brought up here. So now,
Just set up.
yes, which is strength to set it up. 12 for both of you.
So what?
Oh, you guys working together, right?
Yeah,
So,
Yeah.
actually, who has the higher strength?
He does.
I did.
What's his strength?
6.
So we have a 6. Both of you draw and see who. Both of you add to 6 to see who gets the highest because you're working together. Pooling your efforts.
To get what?
Got a 2 on that.
So that's an 8.
Mhm.
What do you get? 10.
10.
Okay. I think that was just barely made it, right? Or did I say 12? 10 or 12? God damn, I'm going to start writing this shit down.
I think you said 10.
I thought so.
Yeah.
Because that's an average 10. 12 is more effort. You're just building it right now.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, Someone needs to climb it. Down below, someone is setting the stuff up. So one's going to climb and fasten it, which will be a dex check on top to bolt it down. The other one will be doing an intelligence check to make sure you properly wired everything.
You can climb it.
Alright.
You got climbing or just strength? We're using.
Using this.
I don't think you have a climbing skill, do you?
Grappling.
Nope, that's a fighting skill. But remind me you have that. Grappling's actually useful.
So.
It's my favorite form of fighting. I grapple next.
I don't think you do.
No, it's not common. I think the only one has it is Maxie. Max have climbing?
Yes.
Remember, she's an adventurer going on like expeditions
So
and
I
stuff.
need to go off my what?
Your strength, which will be a 12. 10 if you had climbing.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Okay. He climbs up there. Now, a dex check.
Dex.
You only need an 8. You're just bolting it down.
Dex.
You don't make it, you're going to fall.
So 13.
Okay, good. Now you got to climb down. You only need a 10. That's your strength.
I'll be strength.
That'll be strength. No, dex. Yeah, you're better off. Yeah, dex.
17.
No problem. You're down. Now, intelligence check to see if you did it right or see if you have to go up again.
You fail! You have to do it again!
I will cut your throat.
Wow.
You have failed! You have failed this bear. 13.
Okay. 12 did it. So, lights show up green. Wow, he invented the green light, too. Everything, man. You'll find out he invented toilet paper, too.
Ooh. We thank him for that.
That's what Bibles are for. Okay. So, now you do dex roll going down the hill, 2 rolls to safely go down versus an 8.
For our dex?
Yep.
What we got to go up to?
8. Target number is 8.
7,
11.
9.
So far, one more.
13.
6.
What?
7.
6?
No,
Uh-oh.
Wait.
No, wait. 7, 8, 9, 10. Sorry.
Yeah.
You only needed
9. I looked at my strength.
Huh?
I looked at
It
strength.
wasn't
and I was
strength. Dex.
Yeah.
Did you make it?
Yes. I got a 9.
Oh, I wanted you to fall down and roll down the hill and do damage.
Close.
That would
Just
probably
don't
go
fall on me.
1,
Aim
2,
for Garrett. Right.
3, 4, based
Bang.
upon the suit.
Here he comes. Slice. He's stuck to the
You know,
ground.
if you look at every attack, they have clubs, diamond, heart. and
Yeah, I know.
spades.
It would have been a diamond, though.
So it'd have been 2 points damage.
Yeah.
Oh my god! He like falls 5 feet and takes 2 hours.
It's in super slow mode.
Well, it's because you didn't take much damage, damn it. Okay. So, now you don't have to climb the mountain or a hill, but you do have to do strength rolls based upon a 6 you have. Both of you shoot for a 10. See who makes it. It counts for both of you if one of you makes it.
Alright, strength is, I need what? Over to what?
That's 6 plus whatever you pull in your cards. We're using yours because you have the higher strength. You do most of the physical work.
Yeah, so
6 plus.
10.
You have a 10 total?
16.
6, 12,
Maybe.
13.
Oh,
13.
Jesus.
So 3. We have a plus 3 on this one. So, this one was assembled a little better. So it's going to give you a 1 shift bonus. Almost 2, but just 1. So, Strength roll. We're only going to need an 8.
Off of our what?
Strength. Again, you have a 6. You're working together, so if either one of you pulled a 2 or higher, you made it.
8.
9.
You still got to keep going though, Bill.
Yeah.
8.
Anytime you get a face card,
8.
yeah.
8.
And another one.
Yeah, 3.
Okay, 8, 9, 10, 11. Nope. You stop on a number. Face card. The pluses just can't exist until you have to add them to.
Yeah.
Okay. You got it set up. Climber. Climbing.
Climbing.
We'll take a. I'll give you a bonus even on that. Strength 10 for you to climb it.
6.
7.
You fell.
Ouch.
4 points damage. Okay. Someone else want to try, or you want to try again?
Try again.
Okay.
16.
Okay, you're up there. Now they do the dex check. You only need what else to do? 8?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just doing a bolt.
It's an 8.
Yep.
8.
That can shut you down.
It's like the bolt slipped out of his hand and he caught it. Instead of having to climb all the way down and put it back on there. Gets it bolted again. Now you need a dex roll
Give me a second.
of 8 to get down safely.
Landmines. You didn't say there were landmines.
Alright, we need a what on it?
An 8 on your dex to get down without falling.
Dex. An 8. Let's see. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
You made it. Hey, intelligence check to see if he did it right. If you did your part right. Need a 10.
Intelligence. No,
The doctor's doing this part. You already did yours. You're done.
there you go. I was just looking where I got it.
Okay.
11.
You made it. Both of you draw cards. Random.
2.
Checking for face stuff. See if anyone's come after you.
Nice.
Face stuff, you get stuff.
Ah.
Everything's got to be a little bit on the
Face
perfect
cards.
side.
That's what I need right there when I go over.
Okay. Both of you make perception checks.
Check it. 18,
14.
See.
Where your perception is.
5,
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Yeah, it was 11. Oh, wait. Yeah, 13.
So you made it.
Yeah.
And you?
He made it. With
Yeah.
13, I got a 14.
Okay. You guys notice between your two detection numbers. So you see all of them. You see suddenly 6 wolves. 2 closer to the mountains, and the other 2 have been kind of like sneaking around trying to cut you off from the boat. Looking at you guys. 2 closer to the den up on the hill. What do you guys wish to do?
So there are how many?
4 nearest to you, 2 watching from a little more distance, but probably between it and the den, making sure you didn't run to its den.
Mm-hmm.
The other 4 are coming around to feed their children. They're puppies. Want to feed the puppies?
Yeah. That's where the food.
We'll let him. We can see if this walk on by.
No, they're looking at you guys.
Yeah.
They're blatantly eyeing you guys up. There's some big ones.
Bang bang.
Mm-hmm.
Go for it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for my rifle.
We'll say each of you have 2 on you.
Oh, I always carry my rifle with me.
Yeah.
No, he's talking 2 wolves.
Oh, 2 each.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. My. You had other choices. Like you could have decided to run for the boat, which if you failed, you'd have been jumped.
Yeah.
Speed for a wolf is 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. How many times did that fucking happen to me?
Quite often.
A bunch of face cards and I follow it with a 1.
I've heard that several times already.
9, 10, 11. I got an 11. You guys will need to beat a speed of 11 to go before I do. Which might help you guys deal with the 2 apiece.
Over your what?
11 speed. So take your speed plus whatever cards in that you want to breed an 11. Otherwise, I get to go before you.
So 5. Currency. Speed is 5. I got 12.
You beat me. And how about you? Helps you have guns. We don't have guns. We're wolves.
14.
14? So you both go before me. We'll go clockwise. You.
Okay.
Dr. Nick, what do you do to your 2 wolves?
What's the threshold?
19 or 9, 18. 9 to hit, 18 for crit. I don't have body armor, so. 5. Damn it.
So what do you guys are?
9 and 18. Okay, you're both shooting at 1 each?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So for my rifle, 6.
8.
12.
Okay, and damage?
14.
Okay.
I didn't do it.
Dead.
You got a big rifle.
How about you, Dr. Nick?
5, 6, 7, 8. 18.
Okay, so you get 2 double. What'd you get damage?
7.
That's 7 points.
7 would be it, but if it's
14.
doubled, it's 14.
That one dies. So you both kill 1 apiece. So I'm coming at you. What's your
9 to 18. 9, 18.
9? And what's yours?
For my life?
What's your defense? 10 or 9?
Defense. Defense is 8 and 17.
Okay. Well, first on you, I have. Oh. Well, that's not good for you. I have a 7 plus 16. Did I crit you?
No.
No, just hit you. For 8 points. You awake still?
No.
You're down. Okay, you.
Okay.
8. 12. I hit you, but for also 8 points. Don't forget -2 for your defense rating.
So
I don't know why you have that in your fucking thick leather skin. Where the hell are you a lizard man?
could be.
You're just so sunburnt.
So I got an 8 and 17. So
No,
No.
your hit points.
2 and 12.
No.
12.
12.
Hold on.
-8?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 4 points.
Okay.
No, because of that defensive rating, it would drop it down.
2 points. No, I already took off. I rolled. Oh wait, no, I didn't. So he has 6 points.
No, because he already took 4 damage already earlier, so he would have been at 8. So he's at 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Down to a 2.
Trying to kill him, huh? These damn dogs! Reminds me of the first Tulsa Trolls campaign where the entire party died 3 times. Everyone had me make characters one night to play, trying to leave town to get to the forest. Lions lived in the grasslands.
Yeah.
And they kept fucking slaughtering us like fucking lambs. It was horrible.
Sheep.
Yeah, it was horrible. But this is not looking good either.
So,
Dr. Nick went down. It's your turn.
so
You have 1 by you.
I'm
You
gonna
can shoot right now.
I'm shooting.
See, I already bit you.
So,
Fucker.
off of my
You have a +6.
16
Okay.
plus 14.
So 14?
Yeah.
Dead. Now, the other one's closer to him than you. So, we gotta do a speed check. My speed. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
You didn't get a 1 this time.
5.
I didn't get 2.
So I gotta beat 13.
13.
So
5. Go for it. You would need at least a king and
So I got 5, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14.
You did it. It's a 13, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
You got it. What'd you get?
Roll for your
Oh, your attack.
roll for your damage. It's
9 or 18. You have a +6.
so full.
That's a
No, you didn't just get a full again.
6 plus whatever. Or Moxie. You want to break a 9 or an 18 for double damage. Double damage might be good because of this, if you don't kill it one shot.
So I got a 6 and whatever pull out.
Yep.
6 plus whatever you drop, either randomly or from your hand.
If you had a queen and a 10, that would do it.
That would do a crit.
Yep.
If you just hit, you've been killing them on just hitting lately too.
14.
Okay, 14. Okay, what is that? Diamond?
Diamond
Damage?
7.
Okay. No, he doesn't. He's injured enough that he turns with the other 2 and they head back towards the cliffs to make sure you don't come, killing their puppies.
Okay.
One of them grabs one of the hurt dogs, one of the dead dogs. They'll take it back for food. They're watching you guys. Are you going to stop her from taking one?
No.
You going to let her leave?
Yeah. So I'm going to drag you into the boat.
Both of you guys, well, no, both of you. You do a perception check if you can see where their den is. So in case you have to come back, you know where it is.
Perception would be 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Okay? The dogs go running into a mountain. But the weird thing is, the cave is like fairly square. Or like rectangular. Like,
The door.
yeah. There's not a door there.
Yeah,
But about that shape of an opening. Guys could get in single file, walking to get in there if you had to.
Okay, well, I'm going to get him in the boat and go get him.
Make a strength roll.
Strength. 15.
Okay. No problem. Now drive the boat. You need
Oh, you don't have
an 8. He doesn't have any skill.
An 8 off of
just an 8.
Yeah, that's the lowest.
10.
Oh,
Made it.
Jesus.
Got a boat across the area. Got the other side.
You and your luck,
So you get someone to help him. You get someone from the fair
And I'm gonna get some help for me too, because I'm down.
You've both been beat up.
Yeah.
Okay. They help you guys up. What time we got?
Almost 9:30.
Okay. Are you ready to go on? Or
Take a break.
take a break?
I gotta use the restroom.
Okay. We're gonna take a break, everyone.
So did we get healed up or?
Yes, I'm gonna get you guys get a chance to recover.
Hey, Dad,
Give you a couple days. Yes.
could you put me some meatballs in that microwave?
Some meatballs? Yes, I can. We're going to take a quick break, everyone. We'll look at Count of Wallachia. Yeah. He wasn't that much of a secret.
No, he wasn't. Don't remember.
Your butt. Move the butt.
I'm gonna sit too long. My whole body's just.
You can push the table this way a little bit if you need. There you go. Your butt.
There's a part of me that doesn't like to be crunched there.
Well, you can sit where I was sitting.
That's right. What? Oh, on that side.
Oh. How are you feeling?
My face hurts. That's how I'm feeling.
He waited a little bit. He didn't answer when you first got here. So, everyone, go get your snacks, bathroom runs. We'll pick up again soon. No wonder Alice was worried. Those lion, tigers, and bears will fuck you
No
up.
lie.
Wolves chewing on you guys. They're taking out big chunks.
What's wrong?
Oh, just relax. Try and get some feet.
You feeling alright? Or
Alright.
I mean, you look like you're a bit tired.
Oh,
Do we want you to continue on? Second round? Very late? Or how would we want you to do this? Oh, because you're driving.
I can drive.
Okay.
Just.
It's not snowing right now, at least.
My legs went to sleep. I hate that.
I'm not allowed to drive.
Pull it back right now.
Yeah.
I hate when my legs go to sleep.
Especially with those.
With
With
barbecue.
barbecue? Really? Someone's over here stinking up your barbecue and your meatballs. No, not quite.
Bill, if you want, you can sit where I was.
Probably will.
Yeah, my legs is getting working again. No, we can kick him. Kick him easier from underneath the table.
Yeah.
You have short, stubby legs, they won't reach.
That I can move well enough to kick you.
All of a sudden, half a bill is sticking underneath the table trying to get you.
Hey, if it works, it works.
That's when we make the comment, look!
He is fighting in his true form of meat.
Hey,
It's a turtle striking you from the other side.
but remember, a midget can use a gun too.
Yeah, but they're also good for football.
They're also
You-
good
you
for
can get to
being
them
kids,
before shot.
robbing people too.
Like I said, you could be shot at any time.
No, that's good.
Yeah,
for
but-
anybody.
Yeah. I refuse to worry about that.
Exactly. I'll just shoot you. I'll shoot you at my size.
There's a barbecue sauce sitting right by.
Hey, I'll just shoot you down in the
Guido,
bottom.
you're not going outside, baby girl.
I gotta eat some soon.
I want to go home and make some damn rice. A little butter, a little soy sauce.
See what I got with me. Yeah, it's only been 35.
Say, that better be done soon. I didn't think I'd push them in for that long. 10 minutes later, I throw the meatballs at you because they are painful. Little meatballs of rock.
Devin's farting again.
Yes.
Thank you.
I'm getting you some liquidy brown
Why
stuff
does
for
it
your
smell
meatballs.
like burnt popcorn all of a sudden?
Why does it smell like burnt chicken?
Oh God!
That would be Morgan's friend. Burnt
Yeah.
chicken.
Or in Van Helsing.
Oh, they're not
Why
too
does it
warm.
smell like wet dog?
Werewolf.
Because the werewolves.
Yep.
Don't worry about it. They've had their shots. So, let's see here as we continue on forward. Boop-a-doop, boop-a-doop-a-doop. I'm gonna close this window.
Tired of the cold?
Yeah, it's starting to get a little cold actually. You spent most of the day warming this place up, and then we're on a game time. I shut all the heaters off because we warmed it enough. We have me just being here.
But tonight, not enough people.
There's air flowing between us. Although you both have been trying to warm it up.
I haven't partied yet.
You're right there. Where's that him again?
That was you.
Yeah, but it's just hot air. You feel, dirigible, but that's about it.
It wasn't me. I ain't done that
Do you
yet.
float?
No, I'm not made of helium. Hi, Guido.
But we can stuff it up your ass if we want to.
Little girl.
Just be glad it
We
didn't
have nothing
have
to get
be
you.
tacos.
We're not going out.
No, she's not going.
What? I can't say whether you can go in or out.
Okay. So, you guys got back. Been a couple days resting. Recovering with your incredible ability to heal. We'll go this way. How much are you both hurt?
I was out.
I was down
How many
to 2.
points you begin with?
8.
Okay.
I was down to a 2.
What's your endurance?
My endurance, 5.
So, you need at least an 8 to, after a couple days, heal fully. What's your endurance start at?
What's your endurance?
END.
Yeah, 6.
And how many hit points do you usually have?
Usually, I'm a 2 and a 12.
No, you're just 12.
12 hit points?
Mhm.
Okay. So, you have a plus, what was your, 5?
I was down to a 2.
No, what's your endurance start at?
Endurance
6.
6. You need to draw a total with the plus 6 of 12. So you need a 6 or higher on your endurance.
10.
1,
7.
7, 8,
14.
6, and a 8.
Okay. And then, what was yours? You needed 12?
No, I needed an 8, but I got a 12.
Okay, you're good then. You're both fine. A little sore where you were chewed on by puppies.
Yeah. Those are the kind of puppies I don't want to have. The ones that chew on me.
Sure you do.
It's just a love bite.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
And you start foaming up in the mouth.
So you'll need an intelligence roll of 10 or higher. Or pull. Because we're checking, he's testing what you've done over there. He's doing a roll control wise.
19.
No problem. Everything's good. Okay. So, what are your guys' plans this day? Before I start doing things to you guys. I guess especially we could start with a face card check.
Fuck you in the faces.
2. 7.
Okay, you good?
I'm just gonna just walk around the fair a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, just look around and see what's going on.
Okay.
Go grab my gun,
Go get your gun from Tesla.
and then wait and let him build the charger.
Okay. So, you get over there, make a speed check. You'll need a higher than 10 to get there before he's off doing some other stuff.
And, got it.
Okay. So you get him before he has to basically set up to have someone else to get things ready. Got a lot of good information there. So here you go.
Thank you.
Bet you would have liked to have had this yesterday.
That would have been nice, but all right.
Oh,
Well, you want to go back?
What do you need done over there?
Well, there's a strange occurrence happened. And, I don't know if it could be an unmentioned mine or what, but it is on my land now. And if it is a mine, its metals could be affecting my experiment. But oddly enough, much as you suffered, by other men that went there, which they've been the ones before that, so they must have been watching for a while and suddenly started moving in. They attacked a couple men. Well, there were 3 men. 2 didn't notice the third one had been jumped and dragged back to their den. When the others found him, well, they'd kind of started on him. But they went chasing after him, and as they went deeper into their den, well, they started finding, and he pulls out some photographs. Like, this tunnel is man-made. There's some markings, there's some supports. What?
Well, basically somebody dug a hole.
Could be a mine. Who knows? I've heard stories somewhere over there of a treasure, a lost treasure. But, you know, those are everywhere.
Yeah.
So, I don't know if this relates to that anything. No one informed me when I got the spot. And I'm only leasing this spot, actually. So if we find mineral rights, it goes back to the actual owner of the land.
Mm-hmm. Who's the actual owner?
The actual owner? Mr. Timdale.
Okay.
Walter Timdale.
By the way, here's your money. We got your discount on everything.
Well, this time I don't need you to take any more watermelons over there. We only used about half of them, so we should be good for another test after a few more settings. But we have this issue.
Oh,
And I was wondering if you could go down there and see what's there. If it's a mine, if it's some bandit, it's weird. I doubt the wolves built it.
I can get a hold of my colleague.
This is
See
like the
if
Michigan
we can go-
dog man. But no, that's just story.
Well, I can get a hold of my colleague and see if he wants to go back. Okay.
You couldn't go alone with your little gun. This time you'll be ready.
Fire some radiation shot. Whole thing lights up.
You get-
No!
You only get 2 shots, remember? No. You killed the last one,
No,
remember?
he's recharged it.
He's recharging. He's got it recharged.
Okay, but
But he didn't drain it all the way. If he ever gets it to 0 uses, he still had 1 left when he brought it in. So it still had a little charge to deal with. If an emergency came up, you'd have to use it. Then you would do permanent damage to the battery when you fully drained it. It's like your car battery. It's better not to fully drain it.
Yeah. So,
And it will only take a recharge at a lesser rate after that point.
yeah, so I gotta keep it at 2 shots.
that's what I said.
And
But
leave one.
still,
You got to back up just in case. But
yeah.
you got your guns and bullets and everything?
Always. My sword, my
'Kay.
knives,
Oh.
my rifle.
They pulled out a couple more wolves over there.
Just a couple more.
Yeah. When they found the guy. There was a couple more that with some younger went deeper.
Anything weird about him?
I also have a gum,
No.
gum thrower. 2.
You do.
I don't know, that one.
You guys got all kinds of weird things.
Maybe
you
I can
freaks.
find somebody who can eventually.
Hey! Did you pay experience points for the items you kept from previous adventures?
The gun?
Yeah.
No, nothing was
Okay.
said.
Anything you want to, I guess I didn't mention you, anything you want to keep after the mission, because otherwise you're left just with those items over there listed. Any additional item, you spend an experience point for, and you can keep the item. That's all. So, do you have any experience points left?
Not right now. But
Okay.
This one I will.
You still have, well, there was the needles, so we'll call you 1 for that, for the whole thing. And then the gun, right?
Yeah, but I've only got 1 more needle and it's done after that.
Okay.
I could give you a tortilla and a couple pieces of meat, and you could have a meat wrap.
Okay.
What, tomorrow?
No, now.
Now?
Throw some,
She's looking in my eyes.
Throw some string cheese in
Check
there.
here, see if there's some ham.
First.
Oh, you have ham.
Yeah.
Throw some string cheese in there. Yeah, you get one of those
We have a little bit of
one of
cheese.
those
Tortilla.
wraps that they sell.
Oh, I
want all
can't
kinds
really
of- I
bend
gotta-
over.
The green thing there's got all kinds of stuff. It's got lettuce, onions, tomato, avocado.
God damn it.
You want me to get that for you?
Okay. So we
Go
don't
and
know
finish that.
if you're going to have many.
Hi, Wade.
I'll refrain from using it until I have those experience points at least to be able to.
Do you want lettuce?
Oh, we'll just take
Sure.
them out of you. You'll get 4 at the end of the day, so
Yeah.
I'll plan to only give you 2. So I should charge you already for the hypodermics.
Yeah.
'Cause
So
you
that
have
means
those-
I get to increase my. Well, then I'll be increasing my vehicle at the end of those.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask you too. How do I get like specific things that go with those skills?
I don't want
Like
to
what?
Like
heard
if
what
I
you
wanted to
said.
add more things to my medicine.
Eventually.
Spend 1 point for the field you want. I can
Okay.
tell you some of them, and a point per
Put
point
it
you
over.
want in that.
Oh, so if I wanted to do for the medical,
The
for like
balance.
getting like first aid or
Alright.
stuff like that.
Just like this.
Okay, so
Ow.
I can
Over
take
a
it
bend over.
later in the day after this.
So basically, if you wanted to add, we'll call it first aid, but it'd be more like, or let's just as an example, say surgery.
Mm-hmm.
It would cost you 4 points to have surgery out of 3.
Okay, so it would so the medical that I already have at a 4, and it would just go.
That allows you to do it a lot easier. Otherwise, you would need someone to teach you the basics. Right now, you're just specializing something you already have.
Okay. So then I'd just be able to write it down with a 3 onto it.
If you spent 4 points, but you'll be getting 2 points, so you have it at 1.
Okay.
1 point for the skill, and 1 point for the first time you spent points on it for the rank. Then you can add more later, but you have 2 coming after this because.
Yes. I wanted to figure that one out.
Okay. All depends on what we find here. So,
Let us destroy.
boat driving, 8.
Kind of burp trying to go up as I inhale.
Do something.
9.
9 does it. You get there. Perception check. Both of you.
Perception.
Mhm.
7.
15.
Got 10.
You both made it. You only needed a 10. You only needed a 14 because you didn't see it the first time. You see the den where you saw him running. So,
Better?
you got about halfway up the hill to walk, so you'll have like 2 climbing or 1 really good one if you do it like last time. To that spot, or do you guys want to look around? I mean, what you guys are on the shore, on the boat still technically.
You just want to go, or do you want to look around?
I'm going to look around.
Okay,
I'll
perception
trust
check
that.
then for both of you.
Perception.
Higher the better.
6. It is
6.
right under intelligence.
That's 6.
6 total?
Uh-huh.
12 total.
You're just looking at that den. Looking for anything in there.
12. Yay.
12. You see one, like, about 50 yards from the den. He's over there, like, digging in the ground by a bush. But he is, like, he's closer to the den than you guys are.
You want to deal with the one?
Okay.
Can you stealth it and kill it?
Screw it. I'm just going to shoot it.
Shoot it. Do it. Do it. You need a 9 to hit, an 18 to assuredly kill.
6 plus
1.
7. 17.
Close.
And it is a 7.
And what is it? Diamond? 7?
Yeah.
Which is, 7. Oh, ow.
You hit it. It goes yipe and starts heading for the exit for the cave. You can both check. I'm going to go with a speed 5, 6, 7, 8 to get into the hole before you guys can do anything. So if you guys can beat a speed of 8,
Got 8.
okay. Did you get?
14.
Okay, you both get to go before me. You want to go again before he gets away.
Want to shoot him again?
Yes.
I will leave it up to you to shoot.
8 off of my 6.
10. It hits.
Mama.
And it's a club.
Mm-hmm.
What's it?
3.
Hello? Okay. You drop him.
I heard somebody sneeze.
That's a pretty baby.
You drop him. Yeah, Guido did.
This was a nice little.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely wasn't us.
I've heard,
These two are loud.
I've heard cats go
Yeah.
randomly, so.
She's a girl cat.
Or all of a sudden sit there and start sneezing and they go.
She's a police.
So, you shoot the one out front. What do you guys do?
Let's go in.
No, I'm gonna walk up there and see what he was digging on.
Huh? Good call.
Okay.
Take a look. I'll stand by the.
Roll for perception. Give me a 12.
Perception. 14.
Okay. Looks like he had it pretty well uncovered. Something green. Kind of like almost this green. But has a surface like that.
Couldn't figure out.
It's in the ground.
Dig it up.
Pull
Like
it
a
out.
rock or something. Pull it out?
Yeah.
A little person. Like a figure.
Statue?
Yeah.
Little statue.
Guy's wearing some kind of like headdress and armor.
It's Indian.
Like, chest right over here.
And pick it up and carry it with me.
Okay.
Devin, I don't think Widow likes the fact that I have a bandage on my face.
She doesn't know what's going on with that.
Because she's just glaring at me.
She doesn't like new. Well, dear.
No, baby, you didn't do it to me. Come here. Come here, Mama.
Okay.
Come here.
You guys, anyone have an ability to investigate this thing any?
Liberal arts.
Possibly, yeah. Go right ahead.
Honey. Hi, sweetie.
Basically, liberal arts is like you watch a lot of documentaries. Lots of general information.
I just pulled the Joker.
Well,
Devin.
does that, you can play liberal arts and you pull your Joker. Yes, she's a good kitty.
It's interesting.
She's got that down there.
I've got. So that would be a 4 in it.
I mean, the only experience you have is from looking at this, you've seen figures like this somewhat in Africa, but they looked completely different.
But it was some kind of
6.
Yeah.
some kind of statue.
8.
Some kind of fighter, a warrior or something.
9. 11. Shit.
11 is shit.
21.
Okay.
That was a lot.
It's what you got? 21?
Yeah.
Okay.
If I don't know anything about this, I'm fucking screwed.
This looks like predating the Mayan or the Aztec. This is like you've heard something like Cahulian before, but you weren't sure. They were around Northern America somewhere, but you didn't know. They're like not very well known anyways, so you at least know the name, and you know it's a figure of a warrior, and it definitely is made out of jade, which doesn't come from this area, which means they were a large enough group to be trading.
If that thing's made out of jade, oh god.
You think I don't know it's garbage? But
Oh, something made out of jade, especially that big.
Yeah.
well,
I'm gonna take it back to
Keep it on you.
take
Okay.
it with me.
put it in your pocket.
Yeah.
It's
Or
jade
or
statue.
On my vest.
Write it wherever you want to write it. Jade statue.
Jade statue.
Doesn't matter. You put it on the back. It's just temporary unless you want to keep it for some reason. Which what you do?
Put that into a museum.
Yeah, this belongs in a museum. Who are you, Indy?
Maybe.
You're the evil doctor. Dr. Stebby.
No, I saw her today.
Yeah.
I saw her.
Okay.
Well, look at my
So
face.
there you are.
She won.
Told you I was gonna tape a knife under your hand. I should have done it. Just didn't think a knife fight would be a good thing with your face.
Well, I lost.
Yes. Okay.
She won the
What do you guys do? You have the statue. You've talked about it. You're standing on the shore.
So let's go check out the hole.
Yeah, fun little hole. Had to go into the hole.
Guys keep running into animals like this. You should maybe one of you guys should in this game learn skinning.
As Lucy says, don't go into unknown holes.
Yes. Okay. You head on over there. Both you guys do perception checks.
11.
Joker.
Hey, Joker.
You just talked with me, oh bats.
Okay.
Perception. 9.
And what'd you get?
11.
Okay. So you go crawling on in there, or walking in there. Surely after you get by the entrance, it widens out like you guys can walk two by right next to each other, and it takes about 5 feet in, and you definitely find out this place is definitely
Huge.
made. This was made, yeah. It's like large tunnel section. Looks like it's going down too a bit. But this is not a mine. This is much
Different.
This is like rock floor, ceiling, wall. These are like cut rocks. Kind of like something from the inside of the pyramids or something.
Yeah.
Which, you guys didn't hear much of these things like this out in this area.
Are we there to wipe out all that?
We're here to look around and see what's causing his experiment to go.
No, he didn't say anything was going. He could affect it.
Yeah.
He just wanted to know what was here. They had some. They didn't think it was a natural hole, but they didn't stay long enough to explore it. They took some pictures, which is about what you've seen. They wanted to know if you guys could find out more about it, like who they were, what's this doing here, why is it here.
We know how. That's the statue.
Yeah, well, we know what was here. Possibly what was here.
If necessary, he'll contact an archaeologist for you if necessary to find out more detail.
Do we really want to get in a fight with the wolves, or do we want to get killed again?
Well, the problem that we face is even if we bring in an archaeologist into this mix,
We'll let somebody else get killed.
they'll die, and then we're gonna. So either way, we're gonna.
We'll have to clean them up.
We'll see. But I'm saying that we don't mess with too much with it.
Well, we still gotta figure out what's going on.
Well,
Both of you guys do perception checks. We'll find out how that goes.
perception 5, 6.
14.
Yes, he got 6.
Well, la-di-da, look at you.
15.
I'm just gonna shut up now.
Okay, what you have is you find the entrance. Oh, she did that. You start crawling around in there, and these pathways, these hallways, go for a while, and then start to branch out.
I don't want to get
So,
lost in there.
if you go too long, you have a chance of getting lost in here unless you find some way to ensure safe travel.
Do you have anything that we can mark or?
Nope.
Well, let's see if we can get the archaeologist at least in here, and then he might have some stuff.
Yeah, so we go back.
Both you guys do another perception check.
Perception
10.
12.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
By the way, you said your hand was good.
1,000,000
Highest number.
Um,
Whoever picks the highest number wins.
Yeah, you got it straight.
I got a royal flush.
It's shiny. I couldn't see all of it.
I had a 1
Okay,
and
now I
2.
can see it. It's all shiny. I couldn't see anything. You want a one? You want a one over mine?
Okay, what'd you guys get on the perception checks?
And
You got a 12. You hear a odd sound. It doesn't sound like a wolf. That's maybe someone like stepped on its tail or something, much higher pitched. More almost like bird-like, but it's pretty loud. Like further down into the cave.
can I go off my animal?
Huh?
I have animal.
Go ahead.
12.
And you get off your intelligence.
Intelligence.
Yeah.
The beauty part of just, yeah.
11.
Starting to build up skill.
At 11.
11. Okay. Looking for character.
I got 12 for you. It's,
Here's some dexterity checks.
oh god.
I swear I had this separated earlier. For some reason I can't find it now. It. And what'd you get?
Me?
Yeah.
11.
11. Okay, so you made 10, which is high enough. You have heard this sound before.
I have?
No. Yes. You made high enough that you also have identified it, but not for the same reason. What you hear is,
Look at that pigeon.
I think it's a
Look at that.
Dinoryptus.
Oh, an oversized pigeon.
It's a wombat.
Nope. It's a, well, you remember you chased them down. They look kind of like raptors with feathers.
Son of a bitch.
I have one.
You hear it deeper in the cave. Do you stay to deal with it, or do you leave?
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Feels like, fuck this shit, I'm out.
Make a speed check 8.
Speed check. 5,
11.
and 12. 13.
Okay. Well then.
I'm out of there.
Yes. Yes, you are. You say bye-bye. Oh boy.
Hostile taco.
Enough. The wolves were already beating us.
I'm done with that already. I ain't gonna fight anything bigger than that.
Okay. So you guys go back.
Why? Is it just because it's you and me and not the whole team?
Exactly.
Reasonable.
What if it came out it was just one of those spinning lizards?
I don't give a crap.
You know, that's just there.
Those are pretty bad.
Bang.
Where do those cause problems too?
You see, I don't have to run that fast. I have to be running faster than you, and with a bullet in your leg, you're not gonna outrun it.
And if I end up outrunning it, you're like, what the hell?
You both make it?
Yes.
Yes.
You're out.
You'd still be like, what the fuck?
You do hear like it was moving closer to the entrance. It was following you guys after it hurt you.
It just wanted a hug.
It just wants to cuddle.
And it went back.
Cuddler.
It hissed at you guys when you left.
I'm out of there.
Okay. Draw numbers, everyone. Draw a card, everyone. Random.
5.
All 5. So you're both equally doing nothing. Okay. Nothing else was out there. Good, I guess. Random encounter. 2 people running along. What the fuck are you guys doing here? Okay. Get back to the boat.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
dex roll to get in the boat without falling on your ass? Just an 8.
Yeah,
I beat that then some.
Yeah.
and then some.
It's not that hard to get on the boat. And driving the boat back. Still at an 8.
That's you.
Yeah. It's not dark yet. At dark, it'd go up 2 points. Difficulty. Mostly because there's not lights on the other shore at this point. So you're just like rowing out or driving out into the darkness.
Yeah, there's no lanterns lit.
Yes. But you're leaving before it got dark.
8.
If you stayed, you might have been stuck and had to stay on the island because you couldn't find anywhere back. Except
Yeah,
for the fair
and
has
something
some
comes-
light.
And then something comes out of the darkness.
Yes. It's gonna be
And
a
it
horse.
goes, I want you in the worst way.
I'm gone. You think the Flash can run over the water? Try and follow me.
So, you guys get on your boat, drive back, get to the other side, and go talk to Tesla about his spot.
Let him know we're going to need an archaeologist in there and an army.
Well, if you make charisma rolls when talking to him, see if
We're
everything goes all right.
scared.
Charisma.
Yep. Higher the better.
Danger.
Basically meaning he knows you're right, blah, blah, blah. Or, if you like, I think you guys just can't handle it, I'm going to send someone else.
11, 12.
You're good.
You got 12. Oh, great.
I'm going to show him the little statue.
Wow.
That could be worse.
That's a
Something.
penis.
Hey, we're going to put it as a museum.
Well, possibly.
14.
Yeah, we talked to you. Let's see what's. You're saying it could be of the Cahokia,
Could be.
which some people don't even. Some people still were arguing if they actually existed.
Well, if this is part of them, then
Yeah.
there's your evidence.
Well, the Red Man's been saying for years, but you know.
Yeah, but this is more. This is hard concrete. What they need.
It's there.
Well, I'll get an archaeologist, and we'll definitely get things set up for you. And were you guys still? Were you guys hooked in yet, or do you guys still want to? Are you still willing to check it out, or?
I have no problem looking at it. We just need a couple more people.
Well, yeah. I'd see if you could attach your entire group before you do something like that.
Yeah.
Also, in those cases, we can start dealing with hiring henchmen.
That would be a good thing.
Print
But
up
then
stuff
get
for
killed
henchmen.
first.
Yeah. You still have to deal with stuff after that. It'd be a couple people to die before you die. Isn't that right?
I know.
Okay.
I'm evil.
What time is it?
10, 12.
I think what we're going to do is the closing on this. Is have you guys meet with Professor Georgina Rich. She's an archaeologist attending the fair. And she has talked to Tesla and is looking to hire people willing to help explore the ruins you found.
I'll go.
Now, you are interested?
Mm-hmm.
And you'll be able to bring more, you believe?
Possibly.
Okay, well then I will give you some information about what we're doing.
Okay.
Cahokia, known as the City of the Sun, was once the largest human settlement north of Mesoamerica. It stood just across the Mississippi River from St. Louis. At its height, it was home to over 40,000 people and the center of Mississippian culture. However, sometime around 1400 AD, the civilization collapsed and the city was left abandoned. I think nowadays we know what happened. Anytime a city gets abandoned, disease.
Some form of disease.
People got sick and they ran from because living in the city was killing them.
Yep.
I think that's
Or-
every time in history you find this shit, that's what we should realize after all this that's happened. That's all it takes.
That or
The last major plague was 100 years ago. Was the flu, Spanish influenza.
and that's what this is doing us now.
Yeah, it's just something that happens to us. Okay.
Not to mention you get some of those wars that wipe out entire cultures.
Yeah, but wars don't kill nearly as many people as disease.
Nope.
Today, Cahokia seems nothing more than a few scattered ruins, raised mounds, and legends told by the native people before we pushed them out. However, just beneath the surface could be, she believes, a network of ancient tunnels burial mounds, and possibly some have even talked about lost treasure. Not that we're looking for the financial value of it, but just the historical, because some people argue if they even really existed. And then I know you already did your balloon stuff earlier, but this could be like good information to add to. I mean, you're a doctor, and it's common doctors tend to get into this field.
I'm an MD, but you know what? It'd be a lot of fun.
Well, it's not unusual. I think Carter was a doctor. Carter Kemotuck. See, at times what happens is a lot of times, especially then, doctors make so much money, they're like, what the fuck am I going to do with it now?
Pretty much. Some of them, I've heard of some financing just any and all kinds of expeditions just because they could.
Yeah. Now, you remember, you guys started this out with chasing some of the creatures that escaped into the tunnels underneath the fairgrounds, which on the other side of the river. You don't know how big those fairgrounds go.
They could have stretched all the way over here.
And one thing to think about, that dinosaur isn't around here. Except for you do remember some back at the fairgrounds.
Yeah.
And if it's here, there is a connecting point.
Yeah.
So, and you know where those were the ones of the people that ate the apples. They lost a couple.
Yeah, we be very careful on what we do.
So, that's something we'll work on next.
Mm-hmm.
But one more thing then. I have one more planned. Give you another encounter. Both of you pull cards. See if we get the face card. Otherwise, see who has the highest.
4.
What'd you get?
3.
3. I guess it was your turn. Both of you draw to see if you're in the same place. Diamond? No, just actually. Well, that's all right. Diamond's good enough this time. That's all we needed. What'd you get? Top one.
This one.
I'm trying to change them around. I started playing with it.
Yeah, I'm nowhere near you.
Okay.
Diamond.
You are walking along. Make a perception check. As you guys are checking around the fairgrounds.
How long has it been? No,
6, 7, 8.
Let's run into.
Probably a day because they're probably going to want to go out the next day.
7, 8.
So it's been 3 days. I got another.
Another what?
4 until I get that charger.
Oh, yeah. Possibly next time again.
Yeah.
Okay. As you're sitting down there in tunnels going, you're like, get it ready! It's all making grinding noise. Like, they'll never know we're here! Yelling over the grinding sound. Okay. Just beat him with it.
Right. It'll probably be heavy enough.
Big club.
Okay. You're walking along. And what'd you get on perception?
Perception, 8.
8. Okay, you're sitting there and you're watching two guys are out like by the fountain area, and one falls into the water, and the other one turns around as the first one attacks the one that's out of the water, and they start fighting. Pushing each other around, yelling, screaming, trying to make each other stop whatever they're doing.
Okay. Walk over there and ask him, what the hell are you doing?
He shoved me into the water.
Why?
He said, I didn't touch him. He just attacked me for no reason.
It looked like you jumped in there.
That's stupid. He shoved me. There's no one else around. Perception check.
No.
Perception. 11.
11. Put that over here. 11.
Yes.
Okay. The guy right next to you, the second guy, just got shoved into just fell into the water. You didn't see anyone touch him. He just fell into the water.
Yeah.
He turned around, looking to see who pushed him. What do you do? What do you do?
Look around, see what I'm.
Perception check.
Perception B6.
Okay. Well, and the other guys start fighting again. But you notice a gray shape, kind of like run up behind the first one and pushes him at the second one. He kind of stumbles forward. It looks like a gray shape, kind of floating there, shoved him.
Let's see if I can tackle it.
Go ahead.
Off of my.
You have grapple.
Yeah. Do your grappling.
Yeah, grappling.
Go ahead. That'd be a good bonus for it. That's what it's for.
Times 2.
So what you grappling at?
Grappling is 3.
Okay, roll.
6.
So
Yep.
off of, I gotta pull out 6 and 8.
We don't know.
14. Yeah. Plus
It's 14.
14?
Yeah, that's a total.
That's
The
good.
6 plus your 8 is a 14.
Yeah, plus the.
No, the 3 gets doubled into a 6
Okay.
Yeah.
when you use a skill.
Okay.
So it's a 6 instant 14. That's why I keep trying to utilize my skills.
Yeah. Oh. So I tackled it.
Well, yeah, you tackled something.
Not sure what it is.
It escapes. But in the process, it hits the water. And you see footsteps as it's trying to run away.
See if I can grapple it again.
Speed it. I got a 6 plus 6 is 12.
Up my speed.
Yep, and we got 3 rounds of it. So first round, I have a 12 first round, which is
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
okay. So we're equaling so far. Next round, 6, 7, 8, 9. Be to 9.
Alright, so 5, 6, 7, 8. 8.
8. Okay. And one more. 6, 10. This is the slowest chase in the world.
8.
Okay. One. You'll need a perception roll at 17 or pull at 17 to find him because he's kind of got away from you.
Perception.
Yeah.
5. Nope.
Okay. He escaped. But at that point, police are showing up. They're like grabbing those 2 guys who are blaming each other for the attack.
I just tell them what happened.
You try to tell them? Do a charisma check. What's your charisma?
Charisma 3.
Okay.
4, 5, 6.
And you know what to do. Mix and redraw. And then the next time we'll pick up with exploring the archaeological underground.
Guido was saying hi.
Yes.
So off my.
No, when she
let's see,
headbutted Mike's hand.
8
Yeah, I was just sitting right here, and the next thing I feel is a cat just
off of my what?
headbutt my
What was it?
hand.
What was off of?
Charisma.
Charisma.
Yeah. See how
8,
much they believe you.
8, and 8, 16.
Okay. Well, you guys got some credit lately. You know, you've been kind of helping out at the fairgrounds. They'll take your story down. Matter of fact, it's good enough that they actually let the guys go free. But they take everyone's name and numbers, make sure there's no more problem. They just stay away from each other. Maybe, you know,
Some type of invisible.
trade off on, well, that's what you're saying, some invisible thing. Could have been a ghost?
No, there's no such thing as ghosts.
Okay.
Gee, I don't know. Let me phase shift again and then smack you around a bit.
Hey, I wonder. Could be something that.
Remember that? Maybe Tesla's got to check to see if
He's working on something.
if someone else was like, what if it was someone like you? And still wandering around.
Maybe.
Just hadn't.
I just don't want
What if they let go and wandered off and didn't get fixed?
I don't want to have to wander away.
See, you were smarter than that.
Well, I want to look and see if those wet footprints, see what kind of animal it might be.
It's a human.
Is it human?
Yep.
It was a person. It was a person. Kind of an invisible person. You only saw them when they were moving. Kind of, and it was blurry.
So we're gonna have fun hunting that one down too.
But he also had physical form.
can't be fully fixed.
You didn't have physical form. You had to work hard at it, but he could be and running. And why concentrate to be physical when you're running for someone?
Right.
All right. Well, we're all free, so what's next?
Yep. You are done for now. For tonight. I think we got enough.
Yep.
2 points for you. But if you want to do that thing you were talking about earlier,
Yeah, take those.
What do you want? First aid?
Yeah, I can take a look.
Which one do you want?
Well, I'm just gonna up another skill right now because I don't have enough to do that.
Okay, that's fine. You got 4.
So let's.
Hey, I'm up to 44.
You gonna use those?
I'm thinking shortly.
You should, because you know what? These are gonna come in real handy sooner or later.
Yeah. I'm gonna
You know.
figure it out. And
Okay.
Then I'll find
Now
out.
we ended up not needing it. Remember the Republic cereal rule we were gonna do with Two River, but she didn't use it.
Which was.
If you die, because like sometimes the end of the serials where it's like the person dies. But
Oh
then something
yeah,
didn't.
but then they come
We're
right
gonna let them
back.
possibly come back. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
you can do that.
Sweetie, you're not going
Plus
outside, Mama.
experience, at least 2. Piece of one. You have to at least always maybe say 1 experience point just in case.
Just in
No,
case.
baby, you're not
So,
going out.
And this was so. This. Real shit.
There you go. So we're done till
You
next
guys
time.
watch out, because Guido's going to try to get out.
That was the. Let's see. This is Wednesday.
Yep.
So Friday, you're not here.
Nope.
Sunday. Fantasy. Your favorite.
That is my favorite.
Yep. You get a dwarf on your shoulders. Not the mama. Not the mama.
Hit the head. Hit the head. Or what's left of the head. No ear, no nose.
Nope.
I just don't have an eye
Oh,
and
hi.
a nose.
Yeah, that's right. You guys are entering the castle. Yeah. Your job is to clear out the castle. It's not that big, really, not compared to some places you've seen.
Yeah.
So it shouldn't be that bad. There actually, the upcoming adventures, there's one point where guys with your secondary characters will be playing. It makes more sense that they play that one instead of the older characters. Because it just didn't convert well, but it made sense we could just jump over to their little thing going on. And that means you'll have to probably make one too for whichever group. What group do you control military? We were working that out last
Yeah,
time.
we figured that one out. That was the one that was the mix.
That's right. Okay.
I remember if I had one.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, you do. You have the Amazon.
Amazons, yeah.
That's
You
why
are
you have
an
an Amazon, is because she's
So
the
we'd have to
captain.
figure
We're
out what's-
rolling the captain, so we know when we get into big battle. When you look at it in a group that you're not in, you're like, but your other character might be in it, so it gives you a little more personal.
So have to come up with what's in that
Well, it can
medley.
be anything. That
Yeah.
one's. I thought that was Blood Company, so that's a mixture.
Yeah.
So anything in the area she banned, from Galuvia
No, we're gonna shut everything down.
all the way around. Oh, yeah. God, I'm not thinking straight. Hey everyone, contact us, contact others, tell people, like, subscribe, please.
So where are you at in this one? Just something somebody created. Do you